Killer. You're now listening to the Sneaker Box.
Oh shit alert, Louis clothes, calling women sisters, Louboutins and Gucci shows.
Yo, what is up? Detroit is definitely in the building. Coming via your headphones, speakers, stereos.
Did you get some sleep or something?
Not really. But yeah, anyway, this is the Sneaker Box Podcast. I am your host, the African Caesar.
Oh.
All hail Caesar, Emperor of Rome, monarch of the Roman Empire, ruler of the world.
I never get tired of that. And sitting to my left, my right-hand man, Francis 313. And then, of course, we got the lady in the building.
We're just cutting out. Is that what we're doing? That's fine with me.
Didn't we just have this conversation?
Yeah, we can cut the intros completely.
I just wanted to hear mine.
That's fine.
Wow.
Right. And then, of course, we got the lady in the building.
Wait.
What?
No, I'm serious. I'm fine with it. We can do away with the intros.
All right.
Yeah, I just wanted to hear mine one last time.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So can I say your name now? Or is it okay?
What?
Can I say your name now? Or
Sure.
can I introduce you now?
I just feel like you cut my man out over there, but that's fine. Go
No,
ahead.
that's fine.
It's fine.
It was a
No,
discussion
we
that
did have a discussion about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just wasn't expecting it so soon.
All right.
I'm sorry. It didn't come through HR
Looking good,
email.
Francis.
Yeah, I
Arrested.
didn't sign off
Yeah.
on
Am I
that.
catching?
But, uh-oh, tension. Tension in the building. What in the world?
What we did.
All right. So, of course, we got the lady in the building, the sneaker girl. Yeah, so I guess it's with the drops being gone, it's official that you and Benjamin Kicks with the Z would never reunite. And of course, if you're stumbling across this podcast, this is the Sneaker Box Podcast with Sneaker Bar Detroit, a part of the Crepitech family. What's the point of spending all that money on your shoes if you're not going to keep them clean long enough to get your money's worth? Practice safe stunting. Go to crepitech.com and get your shoes some protection. Make sure to follow us on social media. You can follow us on Instagram at the @thesneakerbox_podcast. Follow us on Twitter at @thesneakerbox_. And you can follow us on Facebook by simply looking up the Sneaker Box Podcast page. And if you'd like to talk to us live on the podcast, you can call us at toll-free 888-799-5267. SneakerCon Bay Area is going on, I think,
Right
right
now.
now. Well,
Well, it's kind of early there,
early.
but you know.
yeah, well, another 4 hours, so the 3 hours behind us. So wish we were out there actually, because I love the Bay Area, and I didn't know they had Kith Trees out there.
It's news to me.
We was out there last year, and nobody thought to go out there.
Is it
I heard y'all win a lot of places.
I mean, you
far.
guys
we did
winning
go
out
out
some
there.
treats.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one place. Yeah, I don't know what. I don't know who's been there, how much they frequent that place, but yeah.
I've been there twice. I got my frequent flyer card punched.
Oh, it was a Cream. What's the name of that place? Cream? In San Francisco? I let your mind wander on that one, but
My wife.
I still never had In-N-Out.
you don't want it. You don't want it. I'm glad Jumpman's not here too, because he's
yeah.
probably about to call in right now just to argue with me again. Like In-N-Out, I want you to
I
have
just
In-N-Out.
want to try it.
I want you to try it so you can be an unbiased
Because what are we
participant.
saying? In-N-Out versus what?
Anything like In-N-Out versus
But it wasn't.
anything.
It wasn't like a,
In-N-Out versus the world.
versus everybody.
I think somebody just recently had a poll on French fries, by the way, and
Oh,
In-N-Out
that's
didn't even
the
make
thing.
the cut.
Guru
Well,
sent us.
okay, no, because why does it feel like my mic is like really like it feels high pitched?
No, that's just your voice.
Is it? Okay, cool. Haven't you heard it yet?
Yeah.
No, I saw that, and like I said, it was a poll on national restaurants. In-N-Out isn't really national.
It's national enough.
And potato wedges made the list, so it wasn't even a real fry list.
I mean, potato wedges are better than In-N-Out fries.
but our potato wedges fries.
Fries.
Fries?
I'm telling you this
Fries?
like am I the only
Fries
one?
is already plural. Like, why are you adding?
No.
Fries
He added the
No,
es
what's
to it.
fries?
What's throwing it off is this like I can
Fries
like it's
is.
real high pitched in my ear. That's why.
Hello. It does sound different.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it does sound different. No.
It does. Good to
Why?
hear, because I added some equipment.
Ooh, fancy.
fancy.
Fries.
Fries. But no, our potato wedges fries.
No, they're potato wedges.
So why are they
Well,
on the
they're
fry
in the
list?
family of fries, though. Why we,
But if we're talking strictly fries, then because wedges
God.
are like seasoned way differently than like a fry.
I don't even
then-
think people vote with this much.
Alright.
Our tater tots fries.
No, they're
Then why
tater
are potato
tots.
tots? Then why are wedges?
They're not. I said they're not.
Okay, you're not.
I said they're in the family. Tater tots are like cousins to the fries, I guess, if you want to call it anything.
They're
Yeah,
just
but
mini
wedges
hash
are like
browns.
a sister or brother. Right?
It's like a
Okay.
stepbrother.
But I got to jump in here. Did you realize that today, of all days,
Is it?
is
National
Na-
Tater.
National Tater Tot Day?
Is it?
It is indeed.
That's why
So,
we.
the
That's why
things
we
you learn
were-
listening
yeah,
to this show.
That's what it was.
I've learned so much that's not even sneaker related on this show just because of White Ranger. White Ranger just knows everything about
Not
everything.
About
sneakers.
everything.
Yeah, he knows everything but sneakers. That's the funny thing.
I spend a lot of time in the kitchen taking care of my ladies.
Hey.
He's such a gentleman.
Yeah, okay, if you say so.
That hurt.
I know.
Yeah.
I
Really
feel.
hurt.
I'm sorry. I'm like just. I feel combative today.
I'm still getting used to my voice.
Right?
Why?
You don't
On the
hear
show?
that? No, just today with this fancy
I
equipment.
just tune myself out.
You don't listen to anything you say.
No, I just let it. I
Good
just let the
to
words
know.
spill out, and then I just,
Good to know you don't listen. That kind of makes sense. I get it.
Yeah, I don't listen to myself.
All right, but I love this show.
Yeah, I do too. I was getting to it. We're past the 6-minute mark, so we got to keep it going. The Sneaker Box 5 releases from the previous week.
The Fab Five.
Fab Five.
The Fab Five. The Fab Five.
The Fab Five.
Top five, top five, top five.
Saw it in my dreams. 5, 5, 5.
Brought to you by 8 and 9 Manufacturing Company. 8 and 9, where quality meets design. Check out the collection of sneaker-based apparel by going to the website at 8and9.com. Make sure you use promo code TSBP to save yourself an extra 20% off of your purchase. Number 5, we are going with the Off-White Special Edition Nike Air Vapor Max Black.
Really?
No, that's not my choice. That's not even a
That's
picture.
Not
way-
even a picture.
Yeah.
I know, nice.
That's
Thanks, Sneaker Boy Trade.
way longer. I mean, lower. That's what I was trying to say.
Are you saying it's lower? It wasn't my choice.
Then I thought it'd be. Well, I guess I don't know what's on the rest of the list, so I can't.
it wouldn't
really.
have made my list, so you should be happy that it's
I
there.
thought they were cool.
I thought
They're
they were
cool. They just weren't in the top 5. For me, it wasn't the top 5.
But
tried
this
one.
isn't your top 5, remember?
That's why it's on the list.
It should have been higher, but I think these are cool.
I
They're
tried
all
one.
right. They're all right, man. They're not.
What's wrong with it? I'm
No,
not
I
getting
know.
it.
I didn't
Are
say
you-
it was
I think-
horrible.
I think you're just saying because it's hyped. Like, it's
That has a little
annoying
bit-
to you.
No,
like, I
that-
think that's what it really is.
That plays a factor.
It's not that the shoe's bad. It's just because everybody. It's
I
annoying.
didn't say they were
to you.
trash. I just
it's
said-
annoying to you.
No,
is that right? Like DJ, it's just annoying
Oh
to
my
you.
God, I feel like I'm
it's
being
not
interrogated.
wrong. It's just annoying.
No, it
It's
plays
like DJ Khaled, right? To you.
Not as annoying.
That's
but-
what I just said.
No, but I would say this. Like, it's not a horrible shoe. I'm not saying it's trash. It's just not top 5
All right.
of the week. You know, like.
Well, the people said it is. So.
Well, yeah. So the
like
people voted in Trump. So
And Francis Frises
Hey.
said it is too.
Fries
so.
is
fries. We find the title of our name within 6 minutes.
Fries is
Let's see the next shoe, number 4. We have the Nike Air Vapor
Yes.
Max Hydrogen Blue. That's a weird name because there's nothing blue in there.
The bottom?
Is the bottom blue?
Well, when you pay the bill to buy the shoe, you become a little blue.
Ah, yeah. Well, they go for the cheap. It's like,
Yes, I
160.
like these a lot. All like the Finish Line Women and all those places have been pushing them a lot. No, they're $190, so I'm gonna hold on to my dollars. They're like, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention because obviously you don't buy women's shoes, but
Did you
they're
get your tax
starting
return
to.
yet?
What?
Did you get your tax return yet?
That was months ago.
Oh, okay. 'Cause you can
But
get these then.
the point is that they're starting to like bump these prices up. Like those. Well, you gotta save that for our pricing game. But what I was trying to say is like the Jordan 12s, the tan ones, for the women that came out. Like,
Yeah.
That SZA was modeling. Those were $190.
What are they usually like for you?
Well, for me, it's really
Oh, okay.
less. But the point is, they're usually like 160, 120. Like, it's just pushing the limit. Like, I don't know
Right.
what's
Trying to
going
get that,
on.
reseller money.
But Nike's been doing that though. They like incrementally
But
increase
it's
the
not
price.
it's a jump. It's not like, oh, here's $5 more. Like it's
Right.
not. It's
It's
if I
like
did a little
$30,
graph,
yeah.
it'd be a steep curve.
And
there.
and funny enough, hydrogen is colorless, by the way. So I don't know what hydrogen
What
blue
color
is.
So
you
once
were-
again, the
yeah.
random facts you learn listening to the show.
Sure, are you chiming in on hydrogen? No.
Hydrogen is an element on the periodic table.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Yeah,
You don't know which row it's
The
in or
chemical
anything?
element is H, and the atomic number is 1.
Oh,
Wow.
great. Yeah, but these are cool. I'm
yeah,
glad
these
they
are-
made the list.
I'm just surprised they came in men's sizes. Like this looks like such a women's
I'd
shoe.
wear it.
Let's not have that debate today.
No, I mean I
No,
would. It's not a bad.
would you?
This new finagled
No,
technology on my
no,
voice
no,
is
no,
really
he's
throwing me
just-
off.
no, you're
It's
being
not that
anarchist.
much pink on it. Like I don't know.
No,
It's
This-
fine.
It's
he's so
Pretty
man that you can't
neutral
wear.
to me.
that's
so-
neutral.
I mean, as far as like, it doesn't have to be like it could be unisex. You wear some question. Never mind. Next.
What I always say is like if you was doing like a baby reveal, like baby shower, and you pulled out this shoe, most people would just assume it was a girl. That's all
or
I'm
a
saying.
boy, because it's
No,
kind of
nobody
blue
would-
on the bottom.
What? They
It's a
blew-
good gender reveal party shoe. It's got both on it.
Oh my god.
Next.
No. I want people. You know, people. Y'all let me know. Yeah, look up the Nike Air VaporMax 2.0 hydrogen blue, and y'all let me know. Oh, I'm about to scroll down.
Yeah,
right
they
now.
can see
There you
it.
go. Like, there's nothing gender.
Genderless.
Yeah,
about
that
this.
thing is so leaning to one side.
Whatever.
The gender. If there was like a party, if there was a party of all boys, oh no, that's not a good.
Next.
That's not a good,
Go
that's not a
ahead.
good party. I'm
in
about to say a party of all
my
boys. That's not a good party.
It's
That's
not.
not,
Yeah,
yeah.
that didn't work out.
No,
well.
that's not at all.
Good
But-
try.
No, but basically, y'all
Try
let me know. Is this a
YouTubers right
men's
now.
shoe or a
Doing
women's
that at a
shoe,
party.
or is this genderless?
Next.
Number 3, we have the Nike LeBron 15 Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, look at all those
I know you-
colors.
I
That's
know-
definitely a
yeah.
woman's shoe. Oh, I can't see that.
No,
That's-
no, no, no,
That tips
no,
the scales. What is
no,
that? That's a chick
yeah,
shoe.
it's got so
No.
many
You
colors
gotta be
on
a
it.
broad to wear that.
Okay, no.
Taste
First of all,
the
that's not how it
rainbow.
sounds. Secondly,
Taste the rainbow.
Yeah.
It's Skittles.
No, I love it.
secondly,
You're gonna get those.
I, no, I
aren't
would
you?
never get those.
What?
I wouldn't get these. Like I couldn't do this.
I feel like you would
That's
do
too
that.
much for me. No, that's too much.
Some of the shoes you wear are too much, so I'm not understanding
What
like
shoe is
where
too
this
much?
line.
Name one.
Let me think about
Go
it.
to my Instagram and find that pair that you're talking about.
Okay,
I
think they're cool.
like.
but
I don't
whatever.
hate these. I got a size 15. Like there's nothing I could do to pull this off. Nothing. I know my limits. This would be pushing those limits. But I don't hate them though. And these are like more genderless than the last shoe. The other shoe was just white and pink. This has like a bunch of colors that you can go either male or female.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not even about to argue.
Like blue, red, orange. Like those are
do you see
genderless.
red?
Pink is pretty much sewn up.
It's like an Easter egg.
Yeah, it does.
How perfectly appropriate.
How
Yeah.
about these?
Oh, what?
I'm just saying, if we're gonna,
Those
if we're
those
gonna,
are not no.
If we're
I think she
gonna-
really did. I didn't
you
think she was gonna
told
do
me,
it.
You challenged me.
I didn't think she was really gonna do it. But no, like those don't count. Those are like no, those don't count. Cause those are just like the great fives. They like purple and teal. Purple and teal are cool. There's no pink in there.
No, but the grapes are just a little this much color on it. Like it's not the whole shoe. But anyways, I like these. They're cool.
I like these.
Yeah,
They
they're
might
cool.
not be for you, but I
Yeah.
think they're cool.
I can't wear them.
All right.
Don't they come in your size?
Do you think Guru
No,
would
no,
wear
no.
these?
My ankle's way
The
too bad for
LeBrons.
that.
Yeah.
The LeBrons. Like these could be invisible. They could have like no shoe in the box, and he'll pretend to put a shoe on just because he thinks It's an invisible LeBron in the box. It'd be like the
The
king with no
Emperor's New
clothes.
Clothing, right?
This
Yeah,
number
it'd just be
two?
like that.
This
Number
number
two.
two?
Yeah, number 2, we had the Sean Wotherspoon Nike Air Max 97 1 or 197, whatever. Honestly, I
There you
really-
go again. You're just annoyed again. That's
I
what
am.
it is. You're
I
just
am.
annoyed.
These
It's
annoy
not.
me.
It's
This
not
isn't-
that the shoe's bad. You're just annoyed.
These annoy me to no end because honestly, I don't think they're that dope.
If it isn't a Jordan, I don't wear it.
Stop.
It's too girly.
There's
They're all
nothing.
the-
No, I wouldn't say
colors.
no
Colors.
See,
Oh, it reminds me of ice cream.
Oh, this is stupid.
Too much.
I'm too manly for ice cream.
nobody's too manly.
No, he's not.
I just had
opposed-
Cold
You're
Stone
not
last night.
opposed to any dessert.
I can promise you, I am not too manly for ice cream.
Hey. I bet he
See,
didn't.
I know. See, she walks in. Yeah, MJ just walked in.
This ain't good timing, but it's good.
Oh, no, thanks for showing up on time.
Yeah, you right.
But no, these I think
Caesar had
it's
Cold Stone yesterday, but he avoided the Fruity Pebbles in it because I'm a man.
Man, look, no, Fruity
He's
Pebbles
like,
is
no,
delicious.
no color.
No colors.
Why do I have to see? Why I feel like I got to defend myself against ice cream and cereal? Like y'all know.
Can you take all the blue sprinkles and put them in there only because I'm a
Do you have Lucky Charms with no marshmallows?
Oh man, give me only male gender sprinkles. Y'all like, oh man, I hate y'all.
No, you don't.
These shoes though, like honestly, I'm failing to see.
You're
the
just
hype around
annoyed.
these.
That's
I am.
all.
This
What?
is like
You go sit in a bucket.
in a bucket.
In a bucket.
In a bucket.
But it's like
These ain't even that.
this
like, come on,
is
man.
like this is legendary right here.
No, it's not.
Yes.
No, I honestly, I'm telling you, I'm getting to the
This
point
is
now.
legendary.
Was either the name or the like availability that makes a shoe dope to people.
This
Like
like when you get in the studio with Biggie and Jay and Biggie, go in there and just drop his whole verse.
I would say nobody knew who Sean Witherspoon was before this contest, so I don't think it was the name.
so
It
it
was
must
a
be the
shoe.
availability.
It was
then.
a shoe for sure. It
The
was a
shoe
shoe
is
with
not-
me.
No.
Come
You're
on.
just annoyed. That's the
No.
point. You already
know-
admitted it a second ago.
No, I'm
so
annoyed because it's
fine.
like, yo, this ain't even that dope, and everybody's acting like it's like. some
I'm
type
telling
of-
you, from everybody that's listening in, they telling you to go sit in the bucket.
No,
right
they're
now,
not.
in
They're
the
like,
whole
yo,
bucket.
you right, C's.
Oh, okay.
Y'all call in and let me know. Everybody's like, you right, C's, man. We don't get it. I don't know why these are. Honestly, like I said, like because it was
It's
limited.
the
You make
voices in
anything
your head.
limited.
You're right. You're right.
No, watch them. Let them call in.
Okay.
Just because they're
I
limited, don't make
just
them
think it's
dope.
good to see something different. Corduroy accents,
And it
different
had
colors.
like the velour crushed inside.
With the patchwork? Come on now. And then the accessories.
You're just like, what is that pink? I can't wear that.
Salmon.
Why do I sound like Hulk Hogan?
I think they
That's-
doing the
That's how you sound when you complain about things.
Listen to me, brother.
Yeah, it's pretty much
Shoes are
accurate.
trash. No, I just.
Well, it
no.
deserved to make the list. That's the point.
According to the people, but once again, they voted for worse. And then number 1.
Wow, this was not number 1?
No, it wasn't. Thank
You
God.
lied me.
Thank
Oh
God.
gosh.
The Air Jordan Retro 3 Tinker.
Yeah, this is a
This
man
ain't my
shoe.
list, so don't get mad at me. This ain't my
This
list.
is a man shoe right here. It's a Jordan.
This is
Yeah,
not my
you
list.
love it.
I wasn't really crazy about these either.
I don't like these.
I'll tell you this. As a collector, it appealed to me, but it wasn't like these were like so dope that I had to have them. It was more like, all right, this is Tinker's, based off Tinker's original sketch. Of
I
the
mean,
Air
yeah, I
Jordan 3,
think
so-
that's cool. Like, we learned the history. We
Right.
got to be a part of like the visuals of the makings of this, and that was cool.
Right.
But like, as far as like, if if we took Tinker, like if he didn't do this, like, it's like
Yeah,
that.
right.
It's not as bad as that Don C.
Oh, we gonna get to that later, man.
But the
Oh.
point is that like, it's alright.
Yeah,
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's all
Like, yeah, it's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it's
I
alright.
like it. I spell
I'm not in at 200 though. That's the problem.
Like,
mean-
yeah,
That's-
if somebody
yeah.
wants to get them for me, sure.
Wait, hold on.
but I'm
What?
not gonna
Say that
buy
again?
I'm not in at 200.
They retail at 2, so what we talking about?
He's saying he's not
That's
paying.
what
I'm not
he's
paying
saying.
200
He
for
doesn't
'em.
want to pay that.
Mm-mm.
All right, Francis.
Please, no.
Yeah, no. If
I
someone
I mean,
wants
I
to
liked
get
it. I thought it
cool.
was, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was a different, step out.
I mean, it's the 30th anniversary, right? So it makes sense that they would come out
Yeah.
with this.
But I don't need it.
Like I said, it appeals to the collector in me.
If I had some
So-
extra money, sure. But
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's alright.
Yes.
Like honestly, I wasn't really too crazy about anything on this list. So shout out to the people.
Yeah, and it's kind of like when that price, or just when I think about that stuff, I really think about comfortable shoes with technology and things like that, versus like threes kind of like hurt my feet. So I'm just thinking like I'd rather go buy that Vapor Max that was on there.
Right.
That was the Vapor Max.
Which one? Oh,
What?
yeah.
You off-white Vapor Max?
No, some genderless, allegedly shoe that they swore was genderless. Ugliest release of the week.
Super ugly.
We have the Pyre Moss Special Edition Reebok DMX Run Fusion Experiment. Like this deserves to be on the list just based on the name. Jeez, man, he says an experiment, so
I bet you they comfortable as hell.
They better be looking like that. There's a lot of
You know what?
I was
You
gonna
know
say, how do
what's
you
crazy?
lace those?
Yeah, and I'm like really feeling them though. Like
my
on
God.
some, I'm really feeling these.
How do you lace
Like I
those?
can, I got some sauce for this.
These shoes look like they were held hostage with all that rope. Like this shoe.
I need go back to the on foot. Like I can't really
It's on
see.
foot?
Yeah, it's on foot.
Oh,
He's
that's
wearing
how
white
you wear
socks.
White socks.
He's wearing like white Target socks with his
Don't it look like a camel?
Huh?
Don't it look like a camel?
Like an animal.
Like a camel, yes, like the animal.
That's
You
not a
don't see it?
compliment, but yeah.
I know,
guess.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
With the leg and the.
It's
Never
all
It's just a
aggressive.
lot going on.
I swear.
None of it good though.
I mean, how much is this?
180.
Man,
This
too
is
much. If it ain't
Reebok.
free.
I wouldn't
Reebok's
buy
trying
it,
to
but
step
I'll
out. I
support
see
it.
what they're trying to do though.
180.
Yeah, I see where they're trying to go. It just,
Well, just because you get in the car and drive, don't mean you're going in the right direction.
there you go.
I'm just saying, like,
Why did? Wait, go back up. Let me see something.
Sage advice from
So-
Caesar.
there you go. Thank
Here.
you.
Wait, you can purchase a pair before the release. Sign up.
Man, look.
You can sign up to get it early.
Only thing I'm signing regarding this shoe is a petition to keep this shoe from ever
Sorry,
coming out.
that's how you know like you're trying to make it like as like you're trying to promote your brand. Like people aren't like trying to get on those sneakers app, so they're like, oh, you can sign up and get them early.
Yeah,
like
no,
it's weird.
I wonder if they sold out too.
But you got to start somewhere.
Man, these are wow.
But I think like with some fine tuning, it could be better.
That's a lot of fine tuning.
But how do you know it's a Reebok? That's kind of where I'm like.
Yeah, I don't see any Reebok branding at all. Maybe Reebok is so embarrassed they're like, yeah, just don't throw our logo on there. We'll let you call it.
Yeah,
our
where?
shoe. There's no Reebok.
Wait,
branding.
go back, go up. Is it written here?
Oh, right there on the tab.
No, on
This
the
picture's
on
on
the.
These aren't
Man,
good pictures,
that
Eddie,
is
by the
a
way.
wide behind.
Why would you have all white shoes with a
On
white background?
Yes,
Like,
I'm
that's
just thinking the same thing.
That's not
Oh wait!
even.
Oh, there goes their off-white right there.
Yeah,
with the little
everybody's
words.
following that too. Like,
Who's
that's the only thing I
Kirby?
hate. Oh, no clue.
I Kirby
I hate when
may have what? I don't know.
man. But-
yeah, it's interesting.
No, I just hate when one brand does something that is seen as dope or
Right, or it would be like how
Everybody
they're
copies
starting
it.
to move the Nike check over down to the
Yeah, now
side.
everybody
Like
wants to
now
do
they're
that.
trying to do that, but I'm like that's like Adidas like moving theirs over, like just
Yeah.
trying to do things like that.
it's like, dog, like just make your own lane, man. Why everybody got to copy everybody? Oh, there you are. Okay, there's finally some
Oh,
Reebok branding on the
ooh,
shoe.
some red.
Man, it's
Yeah, this is just interesting, but I mean, with some fine tuning, it could be better. But
about to
it's
take this down
interesting.
to the-
But you can sign up. You should have signed up to get them early back. You missed the
Should've.
date.
Nah.
How much? 180.
180. That's
Okay.
too much.
I got that.
It should be a death
What
by
is
the time that one.
Reebok's average price? Is 180 kind of?
That
How
seems
much are
pretty
like
steep for
questions?
Reebok.
How
Yeah.
much are questions?
Like
Like-
140.
Yeah, that's the saying. It's a little,
Yeah.
but maybe it's the materials they use and all the laces. It costs a lot of money.
This shoe embodies everything that's wrong with Reebok.
The, what's that thing called that adjusts
The lace
shoe?
lock?
Yeah, the lace lock. I
Yeah.
couldn't get the word out. It's not the aglet.
No.
The aglet's the
Just kinda
piece at
sits
the
there.
end. Yeah, there's the aglet.
And are you
Interesting.
stepping all over your own laces?
It
That's
looks
what
like
I'm trying to.
No, they come up the leg.
You ever been on a boat? Like a small boat?
Is that the bottom of the boat right
It's
there?
like a boat, like with all the ropes that like tie it to the dock.
We got a boat, a camel. Francis, you have interpretation.
Like, what do you see when you see this picture?
I see a cloud in bondage.
There you go.
cloud in
a cloud in bondage. That is morbid. Like that, like man, cloud. She took something so universally happy like a cloud
and wrapped it in bondage.
You don't see it?
A slave cloud.
Wow. You took it there.
Wow.
It's Saturday morning at
Man. What time is it? 11:43.
At 11:43, and you
Imagine
talking
what I'm
about
gonna say
a
later
slave
this
cloud.
evening. She called it a slave
I
cloud.
didn't say slave.
What's another word for bondage? Like, I mean,
It's
there's
trapped.
like the
It's
S&M
wrapped.
thing, too.
It's wrapped up.
just like a what?
That's where my mind went.
My mind went S&M.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's where you guys keep your mind. So
You were there too. You
No,
know it.
no.
In my mind,
I
you were
said
there
slave.
too.
Now, they took it there.
yeah. Next,
See, nah.
are we playing the pricing game?
Yes.
Yes.
Ridiculous
Da-da-da-da.
sneaker prices for ridiculous prices.
Make sure you don't show it by accident.
All right. So, starting
Y3.
off, huh?
The Y3.
Oh yeah, you know. Starting off, we have the Adidas Y3 Kusari white and black. I'll scroll down a little
All
bit.
right.
Who's sorry?
Kusari.
Oh, okay, I thought you said who's sorry.
No, Kusari.
Y3 is very sorry.
I'm
No,
sorry.
yeah.
All right,
sorry,
MJ, do
they
you watch
sorry.
The Price is Right?
Yes, yes.
So you
I
have to
do.
bid, can't go over.
Can't go over.
You can start the bidding
Yep.
off.
All right. I'm gonna say 3.
300.
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna go 325.
Ooh, you that person.
It's gotta be really. I'm in 380.
Okay.
Oh
All right.
dang! All right, Francis wins.
Yeah.
It's $390.
Francis bid last.
He
last
has these shoes.
time.
Somebody gave them to him for free.
Francis, next week you're not bidding last.
No, let him go. No, let him go first next time.
All right, we'll do that.
But these
next
are
time.
these are the worst
$390.
shoes I've seen.
I should have guessed something random. I remember that
I
they
was
have
gonna
like
say
random
4.
numbers. Yeah, then you would have been over.
Yeah, see,
Yep.
that's why I
Yep.
didn't say 4.
She's trying to be safe.
I didn't
I
say
was trying
for
to
it
be
'cause I
super
didn't-
safe.
I think they look kind of cool. I think maybe.
not the
Nah,
worst
maybe.
shoes.
Go sit in the bucket.
Oh, maybe. I mean,
Is that gonna be a new thing? Now?
Yeah, this is really.
Go
a
sit
new
in- Where did
thing.
that come from?
I don't know. It just came up.
You sound like somebody's
know,
grandmother. You know
like
they always say like
Amazing.
random sayings
Amazing just popped
Amazing,
up. The
yeah.
bucket just popped
between
up.
a rock and a hardship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
That's probably
that
my
was an
favorite,
accident. That was a fusion of
Man.
things that
I was
just
like,
kind of
what was you
happened.
thinking about?
I mean, I think it's interesting. Not for $390.
No,
but,
not at all.
You know,
Not
maybe
at all.
Reebok can take this look and do something with it.
Yeah, if this was the Pyre Mouse joints, I don't think I would hate it as much. And yeah, so. And once again, white shoe with the gray
Oh,
background.
look at the little
Look at that.
how the lace goes in the back where a pull tab would be.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Okay, I see y'all.
Interesting.
All right, the next shoe we have the Adidas.
Wait, is this another one
Yeah, we got another shoe.
that we can guess again?
Yep.
All right, Francis,
So
you're
Francis,
going
you go
first.
All right, let's get this out the way. All right. Next shoe we have is the Adidas Y3 Seiko Boost Triple Black.
Okay.
Once again, not a bad. That's all you get.
All right, that's all we get.
That's all you
Okay.
get.
Okay.
Show out the price. Francis.
340.
Sticker girl.
360.
Are they low tops?
Yeah, they're like runners or something like that. Casual shoes.
380.
Thought she was gonna
Y'all
do
just
a
gonna
dollar.
go $20 over.
Do a dollar.
MJ wins. It's $420.
Wait, I still bid in the middle. I gotta reconfigure this.
Man, I know it's hard to
I
gauge
know.
though. It is hard.
I mean,
to
because
gauge.
you only see in the back. Let's see the rest of it.
Yeah, see the rest of the shoe.
Do you like the price of the shoe, Francis?
No.
No.
No,
That's way
no,
too
you didn't
much.
get it. Okay, ha ha ha. Joke flew over. It's cool,
And here's the thing: I've heard nothing but good things as far as like the comfort and quality and stuff.
but not for that price.
No, that price is just ridiculous. And honestly, like
It
most
is
of the
not amazing.
No, not at all. And they kind of basic looking, to be honest. I mean, nothing like you said, nothing amazing about this. Especially
So,
for
like,
420.
what's the history of the Y3 line? Anybody?
Francis would know. I have no clue.
It's a Japanese designer. I think it's a Yoshi Namamoto or something.
Is it?
Yeah, he's been just collaborating. I think is Yoshi. I know his first name is Yoshi, but he's just a designer.
I always picked Yoshi when I played.
Wow.
Like, that was my go-to.
I haven't played
Especially
that
when
in a
I
while.
played with everybody that wanted to pick a princess. I
Yeah.
got Yoshi.
You know, I was thinking about getting. Is she listening? I was thinking about getting my daughter the new Nintendo game.
The Switch.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are cool.
because they got the
Yeah, you
the
got
new
it.
Mario Kart.
She got her ear to the door right now.
Does she? Oh man. She has like a cup up against the door.
But no, those are cool because you can take it and that's cool.
Yeah.
It's portable.
Yes.
Yeah,
I was talking about getting a one.
get it, do it,
I'm gonna do it.
bring it here.
Cause I wanted to play Mario Kart because I remember playing it on my 64, which I still have.
I still have mine too.
Yeah, so I was thinking about hooking that up the other day.
But now I don't have the 3 color thing in my TV, so I gotta find a cord that you can convert it to.
Oh, I do. Hey, sweet. So yeah, I'm gonna hook mine up because I want to play GoldenEye so bad.
I want to play Bad Fur Day.
You wanna play
Bad
who?
Fur Day.
Bad Fur Day.
Conker's Bad Fur Day or whatever it was.
With all
I'm
the
so
animals.
lost.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to get hit. They be
I like-
cussing and
Whoa.
splattering necks and.
Yeah.
This is a 64 game?
Yeah.
Oh, they got AKs and ARs and it's lit.
What?
I used to play Smash
AJ is
Brothers
such a
a
dude.
lot.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Oh, and I have my PlayStation, my regular PlayStation.
Oh no, I still got my 360 and my Xbox One.
That's not that old.
Shoot, the way they coming out with systems.
PlayStation was out like when the 64 was out.
The way they coming out with systems. By the way, where's Julian? Did Julian just like leave town with my car?
He's making the stuff.
He's on the lam. I know he's not coming back.
You did tell him to go to the Starbucks across the street, not to the one down in.
No, we
You know what
said
he did?
it
Anybody
direct-
seen the Roxanne Shante movie on Netflix yet?
Yes, lit is.
You know what he just did? He just did like my man's when he took that 20,000 and never came back. They had their stuff packed up. That was messed
Wait,
up.
you gave him 20,000?
No, I ain't give
No,
20,000. I just gave my card.
so pretty much what happened with that, he set his bags down. You talking about the producer, right?
No, not the producer. You talking about the dude at the beginning that stole the
the
mother's
daddy.
money?
Yeah. Or they daddy or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was.
Man, that was out cold. 20,000? I thought it was just a couple thousand, and she said 20. I'm like, ooh, man. Oh, we got a caller. Hey, Mr. Unloved Ones, what's up, man?
Not much, man. What's going on, y'all?
Man,
Hello.
you're making quite the name for
I was
yourself
calling in
lately.
to say what's up. It's been a few weeks since I called in. That's why I'm trying to touch bases with everybody.
Yes, sir. No, I was saying you making quite the name for yourself out there in the sneaker community.
Thank you. I'm not sure it's good so far, though. You know.
What? What? I mean, I haven't seen anything negative.
And that's the thing. A lot of people don't see it because either I delete it or I try to nip it in the bud when it happens. But it happens.
Wait, what type of trash talk do they like approach you with?
Well, I started with the Unloved Ones for 2 different reasons, right? The Unloved Ones, of course, was supposed to be all the ones that people hate, and then the other side to that was for, the kids who didn't feel like they fit in and all that other good stuff, So I tried to build it off of that with, depression and suicidal thoughts, trying to bring awareness to all of that.
Okay.
So Thursdays were usually my days on Instagram where I would go into detail about that, and I've gotten some DMs from some people saying that, you shouldn't try to mix you shouldn't try to mix that type of awareness with sneakers. Like, you should find something else to do, like,
What?
that type of thing.
But you're
you know?
using your platform of sneakers to bring awareness to the
Right.
issue.
Yeah, and it's like we're more
but-
than sneakers. We're people. We deal with life events and
Yeah.
whatever.
I swear to God, like I've been saying this for like years now. I feel like nuance and context is like slowly evaporating from like consciousness of people.
Yeah, or even if you just go on Facebook and there's like the cutest video and then or something, and then people are under
there's
there
one
like
person has to
just
find the one thing wrong with it.
trolling. Yeah, but that's like the world that we
okay.
live in. So I wouldn't take it personal at the end of the day. Like, you're doing something for a reason, and people are always gonna throw shade, throw hate, and that's what people do. So just don't let it stop you from doing what you're doing.
People
for
look to be
sure.
offended nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, I don't. I as of yesterday, I just got the company that I work for to back me with some things that I want to do for my community. So
that's
I'm not
great.
letting that stop me.
No, I mean, as long as you know you try to do something positive, forget what they got to say. Exactly. Our audience agrees with you.
Thank you. But yeah, I did want to, talk about the Flynet situation that is about to arise.
What happened?
There's a Flynet.
Oh man, I hope Jordan Brand stops it. But go ahead.
You see them on the sixes. When they hit the sixes, I'm like, whoa.
Well, he said I think it was him that said it wasn't the Sixes. It was like some other
No,
Jordan brand.
those are they're called the Horizons or something crazy. They're not sixes.
That son needs to sit
wow.
That needs to go back down.
Right.
Yeah, that's just,
But
no.
that doesn't mean that they don't have Flyknit 6s coming.
Come on, man. Look, I get it.
But
Flyknit is
I'm
that
not
new hot
upset.
thing,
You
but
know-
they ain't
you
got to
know
put
what?
it on everything.
I-
It's
I
not
can't
hot
say
sauce.
I'm upset with that because they did the 3s justice. The Flyknit 3s look okay.
Yeah, no. Okay, so the 3s look okay, but that don't mean it's gonna look okay.
You shouldn't
on
do
every
it to
silhouette.
every
Yeah, I don't know if
shoe.
it's-
I mean, it's just
it
even like
translate.
I guess I kind of look at it this way: like certain outfits aren't for everybody, like every shape and every
Exactly.
size. So it's
Spandex ain't-
just like
yeah.
some might look good on some people, other people not so much, and it's just like
Right.
is people are still gonna try
That's the,
it
that's
anyways.
the basic theme of the people at Walmart. Like, dog,
Stop,
there's certain,
stop.
No, I'm
So let's
saying.
not do the Walmart thing today.
No, I'm just saying though. Like, there's certain things that certain people should not wear.
At Walmart
Spandex don't belong on
specifically.
everybody. Yoga pants don't belong on everybody. Like, I'm just saying.
Neither does
I
size
thought
15s.
you would have been. You know what?
See.
Honestly, I thought Caesar would have been more receptive to Flyknits because of the whole stretching aspect. His feet would fit. His nails would be comfortable. He'd be okay.
My nails will be
Your toenails, yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Who has nerves in their toenails?
Well, when your shoes are too small, it pushes on your toenails and make your toes
Yeah, I
hurt.
got jokes. No, I look. I appreciate Flyknit for what it is as far as the technology. It's just I don't know. I just aesthetically, you gotta do some heavy lifting as far as like the 6s. Like, how you gonna make that happen?
Yeah, or just like taking it back.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
I don't know. The only other models I could see them doing in Flyknit, to be honest, are 12s and 13s.
Like basics.
No.
I
But
can
the
see that,
12s
though.
are so like I feel like the bottom of them like they're so structured. So
Yeah.
I just feel like that. But I
But they
don't
got, like
know.
as far as design though, it's kind of basic. It's kind of a
I
simplified.
mean, because it's easy. They did the neoprene 12s, right? The neoprene, whatever.
Right.
I mean, it's a simple transfer. So I don't think it would be too hard to do that. And 13s, I mean, we already got mesh and different uppers for that. So I see it happening. I can see that happening.
I'll have
Other
to see
models,
it.
not too much.
I'll have to see it, but like I'm not holding my breath. Like I mean, like I said, it just seems like they trying to throw Flyknit on everything.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
just
not.
like, yo,
I'm not looking forward to that.
No, since I got you on the phone, because this is, I guess we're gonna slide into this conversation. That Don C shoe.
Oh God.
And this,
Oh,
let me
man.
preface it by
Or you
saying
can
this.
talk about. You don't have to talk about the first picture. You can talk about the one that
Oh, yeah, the
Don
second
posted.
picture,
Yeah,
which was
not the leaked
ridiculous.
picture, the official
I'll
picture.
talk about. Yeah, I'll talk about all the pictures that I've seen because
all 4.
you've seen plenty of them. You've seen plenty of them. I said when I first seen the first picture pop up, I was like, I got to see it in other colorways. I gave him the Caesar answer. I got to see it in other colorways.
Okay, and then what happened?
I seen the other colorways, and I liked one. I don't smoke.
Was it the Lakers?
I liked the red one. I like the red ones. The Pistons were okay. The Lakers were and the Chicago ones, the ones that he showed also, because he showed a Chicago pair, which is the white, red, cement, or elephant print. I said cement, elephant print. Those were all right too. But if I have to go out of my way to get a pair, I'm not gonna.
Well, you will. You will. But
You can tell.
no, because it's a Don C shoe and it's gonna be limited, so people gonna just based on that, people are gonna go crazy. First of all,
and that means I'm gonna stay my happy-go-lucky self in the house. I'm not.
Right.
I'm supposed to be on a sabbatical anyway, so no shoes are supposed
How's
to be
that
coming in the house.
going for you? How's that
Every
going?
sneakerhead says that at some point, and they always break it.
It's been going good. I got a lot of friends.
How long?
Yeah, how long
have
have you been
going?
on this
A week?
journey? Yeah.
It just started today.
The last pair that I paid for.
Oh, that you paid for? You said you're not
okay.
bringing another shoe in the house, so
Okay,
it's
so
kind
now,
of
yeah.
misconstrued.
Semantics now.
Yeah.
Are we talking to Francis or something?
You got to put the paid for in there.
No, I would preface it by saying this. Because it's a Don C shoe, I expected more. Two, I'm sorry.
True.
Yeah. Two,
Yeah, especially
I can't fault nobody on that.
Yeah,
That-
or on
that
the
is
material
exactly it.
end.
Right.
Like the material, like it just
And I don't want to hear
wasn't
about
there.
people saying, the quality. You ain't nobody didn't touch this shoe but Don C. Don't talk to me about the quality because you ain't seen them. 3,
Right. Nobody has.
yeah.
You know what? I'll say this. Because it's a Don C shoe.
You assume the quality.
We could have. We were expecting Yeezy, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody else says. Everybody was expecting him to do something Yeezy level because you got free range to do what you want to do. Then this is what we get. That's why people were upset. But the way I looked at it was, I seen the Air Forces he did. He took elements of 3 different Air Forces and put those together. Exactly. He took 3 shoes that he loves. He likes the 1s, he likes the 3s, and I want to say those were trainers. I can't remember exactly which ones they were, but then he showed a picture of Mike wearing them. Then I was like, okay, I get it. But at the same time, this wasn't what people wanted. They were expecting Yeezy level. They weren't expecting anything Jordan related.
Right. But even still, I'm tired of the whole, because Jordan Brand, I think because they have just beat us to death with the whole hybrid, Frankenstein mashup shoe. It's like, just to see another one of those. And to be honest, I think Nightwing said it. Like, I bet not hear nobody talk about a Dub Zero, a Spizike, a Son of Mars. Like, those shoes are like dry rotting on the shelves as we speak, but people about to go kill themselves for these.
Yeah.
And I don't get it.
I could say I was one of those cats back in the day that would pick up a Spizike if it was like, if it looked good to me. Like, I picked up the Cement Spizikes. I picked up the, I think it was the Concorde, Son of Mars. Like, I picked up one of each of those models just to say I tried.
Right.
But that was back in the day though. That was before I gave a damn about what my wife felt like should be on my feet.
I trust me.
Because at that time she was like, "What the hell are you doing?"
No, I'm just saying. Like, you know what I think? A new rule should be in place. The brands can only show us pictures of the shoes without telling us who the collaborator is. Like, they can't tell us it's Supreme, Don C, whoever. They got to just show us the shoe and let us make a determination on how dope it is just based on that shoe. Because I swear to God, most people get gassed up because they know it's a Don C or they know it's a Supreme or they, what I'm saying? Like the name.
I wonder how those sales reps shot these pictures to these stores for them to buy these.
They just sent them
Because
picture of Don C.
Yeah, they sent a picture of Don C. That's what they did. They ain't even showing the shoe. It's a 5x10 photo of Don C.
That's how these I'm sure a lot of people know. I know Guru knows this, but for certain brands, brands as far as like Rue Villa, Finish Line, and all of that, they buy these shoes and they sell them at their price.
Right.
Right, the suggested retail. And if a shoe doesn't show up in certain stores, it's because that regional or district manager didn't approve of that shoe, and that's why it didn't show up. So I'm wondering what that pitch was to all of these stores for this shoe. And that's how these pictures get out for a lot of people who don't know. Like, one of these district managers is leaking these pics to somebody, and boom, they show up on the net, or they show them themselves.
I feel like Don C just showed up to all the meetings like Chaz Michaels from Blades of Glory. And just said his name as if that was an answer, and then just walked out. And it was like, oh, it's Don C. Like, I swear to God, that's the only reason. If you told people this is just a Jordan 312 with no name attached, people would be like, man, these trash. They would sit in the shelves, but then as soon as you say they had Don C collab, and all of a sudden it has a whole new meaning to people. And I honestly, a dope shoe is a dope shoe, and a trash shoe is a trash shoe. And it was funny the way it all played out because I think Pinot 77 leaked the pictures first, and then
he did,
and then like people started bashing it, and then we posted it, and Sneaker Bird Detroit posted it, and other places posted it, and so then Don C came out like, oh, people beating up my shoe. Here's a better picture, and it was like the same shoe with like
it was still,
slightly more lighting.
Still bad. It was too far gone. It was too far gone.
It was like,
no saving.
That picture did nothing to change anybody's opinion of that shoe. It's like, it's the same shoe.
No real saving grace in that. There was nothing he could have did unless he like hand constructed a pair live.
Yeah.
And said, hey, this is why. Even then, people still would have been like, nah, this ain't gonna work.
But I think that's the problem though, because he is Don C. It was that expectation that these were going to be dope. Because up to this point, most of his shoes have been, okay or dope. Because even the shoes that I don't really rock with, I can still appreciate. But these are like, I can't even do it, bro.
And I could do one colorway. I would go after the red, and that'd be it. If I don't get them, I'm not gonna be upset.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
And then even when I do get them, I'm probably gonna take that strap off.
Yeah, yeah, that strap. Like, I mean, I knew he was trying to do it. It just, like I said, man, it looks like every other Jordan, huh?
It just didn't transfer well. That the concept was there. It just didn't transfer well.
Yeah, the execution wasn't. Yeah, right. And it looks like every other Jordan brand hybrid that's sitting on the shelves now. So my thing is, what's so different about this, other than it's a Doncy?
And that's the other thing. There's so much negative conversation on all the Fusion models to begin with.
Because most
so
of
why
them
go that far into it?
Exactly. My thing is create something totally different. Like even if he took like a Jordan 1, but then put his own twist to it, like Virgil did. You know, as much as I'm tired of seeing Air Jordan 1. Like, he took the 3. Like, the 3 is hot right now. If he took the 3.
That's what I was expecting. I was expecting him to either do something the Kanye route, as far as, like, just taking a couple of models and completely reimagining them to where you don't know that was those models' inspiration, or taking the Jordan 3 and redoing that.
Right.
That was my thought.
Right. But, man, he
I was nowhere near close when I seen it.
Man, I was disappointed. I think I was more disappointed than you know what I'm saying? I think that's the word I guess I would use is disappointed.
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you. But no, thank you for
The sad part about it was all of the other people who were tagged and all the other people who were commenting on his post.
Oh man, that was brutal. I felt bad for him at that point.
Blue checks. There were so many blue checks in the comments.
Yep. So I felt bad because I felt like other people was trying to like cape up for him in some way, like Frank Hooker. Like I thought he was really trying to like support him, but I'm like, yo, there's no support.
When Mero start bashing you, it's over.
Well, who?
Desus and Mero, when they start trashing you, it's over.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right now, yeah. They treated them shit like DJ Envy. Like they no mercy.
I appreciate y'all letting me chime in and
no, definitely you're definitely one of our biggest supporters, man. We appreciate that, and definitely glad you called in.
Now y'all get me through my weeks, man. I make sure I download at least 2 or 3 old episodes to get me ready for the next one that's popping up.
That's good.
Keep it going, because there's only about 5 or 6 podcasts that I can listen to at work that'll get me through the day.
Oh, no, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks for calling.
Yep. What in the world? What's up? Did you get abducted?
Hey, no.
Somebody took their
Side
pyre
note, there's like a space thing that's gonna fall.
Oh.
No, like
some
a
Chinese satellite.
Yeah,
or
it's
something?
gonna fall down at some point.
I thought somebody took the rope.
Anytime now.
Yeah, there's a radius warning. From
China said they'll pay for whatever damage it causes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
it's gonna come down.
Check out the radius window.
So
it's from like California to like Michigan.
Yeah, it's like a line across, but Detroit's in there.
Detroit's in it. Yeah, there's like a line where it's like
I think right now they're saying Ohio.
So how big is that check gonna be if it takes out my family? Like,
it's not that big though.
Okay.
The entire thing is the size of a bus, but they said it's gonna burn up. So like the pieces that'll actually come to Earth.
Have you ever had a bus drop through your roof though?
No, she says it's not that big, and then she says it's like the size of a bus.
Well, the pieces like like maybe like the steering wheel or like a seat.
Daddy, the Easter Bunny's here. Thunk.
Like the steering wheel coming at like what 3,000 miles per hour.
Well.
No, or maybe I was gonna say
it was a segue to current events. I watch the news every day.
I thought somebody took the ropes off their the Pirate Moss Reeboks and tied up.
That cloud in bondage.
Yeah,
the cloud in bondage.
Oh man, the slave cloud.
I was gonna type that and see what happened, but I'm
the shoes will pop
not
up.
going to do that.
You at work?
Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, I'm at work, of course.
You sound so excited right now.
I know, right?
What
do you like the Fruity Pebbles?
Hit your boy with that probation.
Do you like the Fruity Pebbles LeBrons? We were talking about.
I like them. I think because of the flattening in the back with that multicolor, it kind of brings the Fruity Pebbles thing to life. So I think they were dope.
Caesar said you would like any LeBron shoes, even if they were invisible. He said even if they were invisible.
All of the 13s, I did not like. The 12s or the 11s, I probably only bought like 2 or 3 colors. It's some LeBrons I don't care for.
Okay.
Like the Soldiers from 6 through 9, I didn't really care for. So
Okay.
So he proved you wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I heard Mr. Loved Ones talking. I actually how the process goes when it comes as far as selecting shoes. The buyers will meet with the vendors, as far as Nike or Reebok. Then they'll pick for the company, and then the buyers will come back and sit with the allocators and say, okay, this shoe should go to the Chicago market. We should send them 200 pairs. This shoe should go to Miami. They should get 400 pairs. So that's how shoes are allocated and bought as far as with companies. District managers don't see the shoes until the store manager sees the shoes.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of how that process goes. I think once a year we have a managers meeting, and that's when everybody gets to see what's coming out for the next season. But for the most part, that's kind of how that process works.
I gotta say, you sound more lethargic than usual right now. Like
I mean,
I want to warn all our listeners
6.
right now to stop operating heavy machinery or to pull your car over right now.
No, I had to get up at 6, leave the house at 7. I got here at 8. The Jordan release was fine. The grade school sold out before anything else. It took me
Oh,
about
those
almost
low
an hour.
tops, was that today?
Yeah.
Oh.
The Easter 11?
No,
Yeah.
the ear.
The Easter joints might as well say.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
You
but
can
it's
keep those.
yeah,
Man.
it just wasn't that special. Like if you have the Concord like lows, like I just feel like it was.
Like if I see them at the Nike outlet, I'll pick them up. But I didn't think they were like.
If I see him with
like
the
that.
Easter
That's so
outfits
crazy.
tomorrow.
The patent leather was bubbled. I'm like around the toe box. Like if you run your finger across of it, it was bubbled. Like it wasn't
Gurus in the back.
bone right or whatever. Like Francis, how you had your old Air Force Ones, they start to bubble around the toe box.
Yep.
They were already bubbled,
like that.
pre-bubbled. Hello?
It was
Hello?
crazy.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm about to say Pyre Moss is going around abducting people, all our callers, for talking trash about his shit.
Yeah, so that was pretty.
Yeah.
I will say though, our group chat. I kind of thought about this on my way. Our group chat is like the pre-podcast show. Because everything we talk about in the group chat.
Yeah, we talked about the fries. I don't know if you missed that
Oh,
part,
yeah.
but we talked
What'd
about
you call them?
fries.
Fries?
We talked about fries.
Are wedges fries?
Yes.
Oh, wedges? Yes, they're a form of fry. French, they're a form of fry. That's how the potato is cut. What makes it a wedge?
But not. But
That's it.
if
It's like
you're
pasta, like linguine, and you got
right, but they're different.
They're still pasta.
This turned into a food
Bow
podcast.
tie, but like
quickly.
a bow
was
tie
about to
is
get
way
anal about the
different from a
subject.
linguine.
I know. I asked the wrong person.
Yeah, a bow tie is way different than linguine.
But I'm saying it's still considered a pasta, though, right?
Right, but
It's
now
just a
you're
type
saying
of
like a fry, like it's a potato. Like they're all
No,
potatoes.
it's different types of fries. There's potato wedges. You got.
What about a tater tot?
No, it's not. Because it's not
It's just a
cut
potato
fry.
cut up a
It's
different
a
way.
potato. Like,
No, that's mashed together. That's like some Play-Doh. That's potato tots are nothing but Play-Doh potatoes for kids. And
Said some
Napoleon.
Play-Doh.
That's what potato tots are. All right.
Oh man, like it's a factory full of kids just mashing potatoes together to make potato
Guru,
tots.
Guru, you
Yeah.
realize today is National Tater Tot Day, right?
Oh, no, I did not.
Yeah,
I can skip
way to
that
bash
holiday.
tater tots on their national
Tater
holiday.
tots are
Yeah.
disgusting.
I know. I never liked tater tots at all, or hash browns.
Nah, I'm not too big on them
The
either.
hash browns are good. Tater tots are trash. Ever since middle school, they gave you them terrible
I
tater
feel like
tots.
you ate
in the
so
box,
many
you had to
at
warm up with the
school.
plastic on top, and they get
And they were
Yeah.
mushy. Ugh.
Yeah, and the lunch lady was like, "You want some
Y'all
more?"
bringing
Like,
back
nah.
bad
Yeah, and they
memories.
were like clumped together. It wasn't like I think probably that's why I don't eat them now. Like I just as a child.
I'm pretty sure those tater tots are the reason why a lot of African American kids between the ages of 20 and 25 have high blood pressure.
Hey, I got a question for you. In-N-Out fries or tater tots?
You said who?
In-N-Out fries or tater tots? You heard me.
Man, I'll eat them tater tots like Scooby snacks before I eat some more In-N-Out fries.
Wow.
Well, next time we go to the West Coast, because
Like
Nisha has
what's
never
wrong?
had.
Are they not seasoned? Like what's wrong with them?
There's nothing
Nobody's
right about them.
explaining.
I just
to
don't
me.
like In-N-Out, period. They're
It's
like shoestring
buying,
fries.
Imagine, speaker girl, imagine buying your Yeezys and they had no boost in them. That's exactly how
But
it
no,
is.
but like, what's wrong with the fry? Like, is it just not seasoned? Is
It's
it just
bland.
It's not
bland?
seasoned at all.
It's bland and it's
overly-
like,
you know how
dry
you-
shoestring.
It's just like
Potato.
literally a potato, just
Yeah, you know how
with
you
no
have like a baked
seasoning.
potato and then
Yeah.
it's like in the inside
It's
and
just
like,
plain.
Yes, it's just and they make your mouth like just. You know.
Oh
It
yeah.
absorbs all the moisture from
Yeah.
your mouth. Too,
Yeah, because I love fries, but if it's not right,
No,
okay. Thanks for that, guys.
it's like eating
You'll find out,
freeze-dried
though.
cotton. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not even that good. Yeah. Hello? Was that
Yeah, I'm still here.
was that the bus that's coming towards Earth right now?
Nah.
Damn, okay, let's keep
Hey,
it moving.
you know what though? On that note, would you really be required to sit in the back if the thing is careening towards the Earth?
As a black person?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm just asking.
That I will sit in the back.
I want to be nowhere on that
The
bus.
back will probably crash.
That'd probably be the safest spot.
No,
Though.
it might be
There's
safe.
an emergency exit in the back.
It might be the safest spot. But how about nowhere on the bus? I'd
about
rather
to
be floating in
crash.
space. Let's get Connor on the phone. I want to talk about this story. All right, go.
All right,
about
guys, I'm about to head back to work. I'll let you guys know.
Yep.
You didn't leave work, but all right, bye.
Dang.
All right.
Dang. The Guru had to take his lunch break just to talk on the show. All right, so this is a story. Guru actually brought this up last week. Excuse me. Where Kanye led his trademark lapse, and I guess some Chinese company was able to pick it up. So anyway, Kanye may have to fight for his Yeezy brand name. An article written by TMZ. Kanye may have a legal fight in his hands because a company has come out of nowhere to compete for the right to use his Yeezy nickname. According to new legal documents, Kanye's company was outmaneuvered by a Chinese company that swooped in and filed trademark paperwork in an effort to stake his claim to the popular Yeezy brand name. Kanye's company has owned the name Yeezy since 2013, but for whatever reason, abandoned the trademark for other clothing items besides shoes in 2017. All right, here's the name of the Chinese company that bought his trademark.
Let's do this.
Fujian Baby Network Technology Company.
Baby? It had baby in it?
Baby on.
Fujian Baby Network Technology Company.
What?
Yeah, I love it too.
Okay.
They seized the opportunity by immediately filing trademark paperwork for the term Yeezy Boost for his clothing products. Kanye's company later refiled his application for Yeezy clothing, but the trademark office denied them because Fujian Baby Network Technology Company now owns the name. Things couldn't get any worse for Kanye. Someone else snatched up the domain name for YeezyBoost.com. That person just so happens to be our close friend, Connor TV, and his dad, Brian. And I believe we got Connor on the phone.
Yo.
What is up, man?
What's going on?
I got to tell you, when I woke up that day and I saw the news with your name, and I'm like, only you would find a way to insert yourself.
How do you pronounce that name? Fujian?
Fujian
We
Baby
don't.
Network
We
Technology.
don't. We don't know.
Y'all sound like y'all know. It's about right.
It sounds right. It's flowing.
Yeah.
It's flowing off my tongue. So,
'Cause
Fujian.
I was trying to make a video about it, and I thought it was like Fushigian, or I didn't even know what it was.
I don't even think it
I'm
matters.
sure
at
if you
this
made a
point.
video, they'd be in the comments like, that's wrong.
Trust me. Trust me. That's the least of your worries when you read out the entire name. Fujian Baby Network Technology Company.
Yeah, something like that. I have no clue.
All right. So what's the story? Okay, so how did you get involved in this whole mess?
So, my dad, he ended up buying the URL for YeezyBoost.com. So you know how
Uh-oh. Pirate Moss is out there again.
Hello?
Pirate Moss struck again.
Yeah.
Fujian
He's
Baby
gone.
Network bought his cell phone provider.
Yeah, that was.
You said his dad bought the URL link?
Yeah, I don't know. Pirate Moss just abducted him with his rope from his shoe. There he is. He's coming back now.
Can we kill that screen?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's kill the
Hang
computer
it up.
screen.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
And
Yo, what's going on? Sorry about that. So what ended up happening was my dad bought the site YeezyBoost.com. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we got this, like, you know how, like, stuff normally launches on, like, Yeezy Supply or Adidas and stuff like that?
Right.
Well, I think the reason why it launches on Yeezy Supply is because we have the URL, YeezyBoost.com.
Oh, wow. So that forced them to come up with a different name for the website.
Exactly. That's my thought.
You would think,
But
though.
how
like,
we got this thing, let me tell you the story on this.
okay.
So he heard rumors that they were going to, this is way back in, I don't even remember, but whenever they said that they were going to launch the, a Yeezy Boost, my dad, he ended up buying a few URLs. Like it was YeezyBoost.com, a few other ones, I forget. But he ended up buying it when they said that they had rumors when they were going to release it.
Man, you about to start a whole wave of people now just buying up URLs.
They already do it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
serious. He ended up, I don't know if you guys know about the whole Logan Paul KSI fight thing.
No, but enlighten us.
All right.
pretty much Logan Paul and KSI are going to be fighting. I had two big YouTubers. They're going to make they're doing like a boxing match.
Okay.
Well, he ended up buying the URL for that too. So
Your dad is awesome.
I don't know how this man does it, but he does it.
He just stays on his computer all day and just lurks for anything
Legit.
newsworthy.
I bet you he's on there right now as we're speaking.
He's probably bought the sneakerboxpodcast.com.
Stop! Don't give any ideas. We can't.
No, he
afford
already
to buy
thought of
back.
it. He already thought of it. He already owns it. Like it's a done deal. It's too late.
Oh, man.
He stays on it. Man, that is crazy. Like, your dad is like, wow.
Uh-huh.
I know you're on vacation. Where are you going?
I'm going to Myrtle Beach with my family. I'm pretty hyped about it.
Ooh.
Are you gonna make some videos there?
Oh yeah, yeah. I just got a new mic actually for my camera, and it's gonna be pretty sweet. I can't wait.
Listen.
Oh.
Yeah.
You just make a song out of it.
Yeah, Jumpman Bostic ran to the studio just to ooh
Yeah.
you.
Wait, what'd you say? What's going on?
No, I said Jumpman Bostic just ran into the studio just to ooh you, and he left again.
Are you serious?
No, I'm being facetious. He came back in. Listen, get out of here, Jumpman. But no, I mean, have fun down there. I was supposed to go there later this year too myself.
Have you ever been there before?
No, I haven't.
Dang. Okay, I want to know how it's like. Everyone's telling me it's nice.
I guess I can find out from you
I went
now.
there like 5 years ago. But
How was it?
It was
Is
fun.
it nice?
It was nice.
Was it? It's
Yeah.
in South Carolina, right?
It's
something like that. Yeah.
I just
What I
wanna
want to do,
associate
I
that
want to
with
be
fun.
able to wake up. I want to be able to wake up and walk on the beach and see jellyfish. So I think that's the thing.
Wow.
I can't guarantee that. I'm not really sure.
No, wow, I can't even imagine South Carolina just being that spot though. Like, it just sounds weird to say.
Yeah, Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, I
But
guess.
is Jumpman Bostic in the room right now?
No. He left. He just wanted to. He
Oh,
came back.
back. Oh,
Listen,
okay.
get out of here, Jumpman.
Yeah, he's got to go. He's gone.
He had a bag of In-N-Out in his hands too. I don't know where he got it from.
I got to do a video.
See,
with
they got Mickey D, but do they have Taco Bell?
He went to Taco Bell.
Yeah, he went to Taco Bell, not In-N-Out. Sorry.
Taco Bell?
There was confusion.
It's only 12:20.
Lunch
MJ's
special.
like, how?
Lunch special.
MJ got that. Jumpman got
They
that
just
special
opened 20 minutes ago.
Taco Bell card.
Wait,
He can get
I
Taco
heard they
Bell
have
24/7.
breakfast. That
They
sounds
do.
gross.
Whack ass breakfast.
That
They
sounds
do.
gross.
Not according to Jumpman Boston.
Have you
It's not
guys
good.
had the new nacho fries?
I did. I didn't like them. They were too soggy.
Don't ask Jumpman.
Soggy?
Yeah, I got
Those things are good.
No, I got the Supreme, whatever, with all the trash on it.
Now I want
and
to
they
call
were
him just to see if he's
soggy.
had them and see what his answer will be. Because he'll probably say
I
they're
got to
great
do a
too.
video with him soon.
Yeah, call him.
I'm
You have his
thinking
number.
about- What's up?
You have his number?
I do not.
I'll give it to
Okay,
you right
yeah.
now, live on the air.
555.
Thank
Yes.
you.
No, I'll send it to you.
Keep going, 555.
555.
That's the area code 555.
Yeah, like every
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah. Or was it? Yeah, 555.
555.
All right. Well, enjoy your vacation.
Yes. Oh, and congratulations
so
too.
much.
Like you killing it on YouTube, I guess.
Yeah, oh yeah, thank you. I actually just posted a video at 11 today. I was off my track. I'm trying to get a schedule going with YouTube where I can post like, I don't know, like 3 o'clock on like Thursdays and stuff like that, and I don't know, like 10 o'clock on Saturday. But my schedule's so messed up. I'm just trying to pack, get ready, film, and do all this stuff.
Make sure you're doing your homework when you're not I know it's break now, but I don't know how you find time to do your homework and record and post and edit and all that.
Well,
He's
I'm out
Connor.
of
He doesn't
school
have to do
now.
homework
I'm out of
anymore.
high school now.
Yeah.
Oh, you're out. Oh, there you go. Then.
Graduated.
Yep.
Why do I
Oh,
envision
yeah.
you going down to Myrtle Beach like the two guys from Dumb and Dumber on the scooter?
On the Supreme
On the Supreme scooter?
Instead of that dog car, it's going to be my Supreme mobile.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Yeah.
awesome. I want pictures of that. Just traveling cross country.
Have you gotten any inquiries on the site?
I have not. It's just people pretty much saying like, "Yo, how you doing? I like your channel," and stuff like that.
It's just general comments right now.
So nobody's approached you
Exactly.
about buying the website,
Not one person.
or maybe your dad is just holding out because he wants to take the cash for himself.
Maybe. Oh man. Hey, so you guys went to StockX what was it?
StockX Day.
StockX Day. You guys went there last year.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I saw that they're doing it again.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was nice.
That's all right.
Because they're doing it again. You guys going?
What? No, my bad. I was taking a sip.
I liked it.
Taking a sip of tea.
Well, I think
don't
it's
know.
gonna probably be the same as it was before, so I don't know if.
Yeah, I don't imagine it. I don't
Because
know
I
what
think they
differently
invited
could
people
do.
that didn't come last time, or people that now sell on it. So
Yeah.
I think
Gotcha.
like for like if it's your first time, I guess.
But it'd be hard to imagine that, like us being here in Detroit as well, that we don't get invited. But, I'm not going to be crying over it if I don't.
I ended up getting invited, and I can't wait for it.
I had so much fun last time. I mean, they showed me the city of Detroit because, I don't live here. Yeah, no, it was fun. It was crazy.
They have an open bar at the end of it.
Yeah, I had to.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't think
that's
he's
great.
21.
Great, I can't wait for that.
I know, yeah. How old are you? Kind of like 20?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
A little younger.
I know he wants to keep his age a secret. He's going to forever be young.
They had open bar and little turkey burgers that were really good.
Oh, man.
little
But
turkey
you kind of, though.
Heck
You got like a
yeah.
Yeezy like ID, don't you? Or a Supreme ID?
Supreme.
Would you ever get the Supreme ID
Sure.
or logo on your driver's license?
That's my
He's a
middle name.
supreme donor.
Yeah. He gonna,
If he gets
if
hit
dies,
by a car,
he donates
like
to Supreme.
he donates his
to the Red Cross.
Yeah.
No organs, just Supreme collectibles. No, have fun on your trip. I know I had another question for you, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But
Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
real quick, if you want to answer this question, how much did you pay for that website, or did your dad pay?
The website, I didn't pay a cent. That's all on my dad's name. But I'm trying to think. You want me to text him right now?
Yeah, text him and say.
Or get back to us with the answer.
Oh, you know, I had to ask you why you texting him. I had to ask you about the pizza shoe. What happened with that?
Uh-oh.
He pulled the phone away from his ear to text.
Oh man, quit calling us with
Speakerphone.
You know what, Connor? If you're listening, quit calling us with your burner phone.
Gotta put it on speaker.
Oh, he's still there. He's still there. Okay. He's on some Metro PCS phone right now. Like, look, all the money you making, you can get a Verizon.
No, I got a nice one. I'm good.
No,
I'm on T-Mobile.
okay,
T-Mobile good?
that's cool. I got T-Mobile
It's
too.
above Sprint.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sprint is so long.
Sprint
It's
is
at
like
the bottom. It's like Cricket, Metro, Sprint.
Sprint is like the Spirit Airlines of cell phones.
Yeah, it's literally Cricket, Metro, Sprint, T-Mobile.
Verizon is up there. Verizon is up there.
AT&T and Verizon are more up there.
Verizon is just charge you for every little thing.
Yeah, I have AT&T. I moved from Sprint to AT&T
That
when
was
I got a
probably
big
the
girl
best move
job.
you made.
I do.
Where are you at right now?
It's that thing's coming from
He's
space.
in Tyre Moss's basement.
He's in his Supreme bunker.
Hello?
Oh, Connor.
Connor.
Hello?
Yeah, your signal is like.
whoa.
Are you driving to Myrtle Beach as we speak right now?
I am not driving to Myrtle Beach. For a parking lot right now. Just chilling.
Oh,
you're losing signal, boy.
Oh man, what parking lot?
He's
You want me
Supreme.
to call?
Hey, Connor, hold your arm out the window. It'll be like an antenna.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I'm doing it.
And incredibly, the sound improved when you did that too. All right, so what happened with the Pizza Hut shoe?
So these pie tops, okay, I was on the website. I was ready. Me and my dad were ready. We both, I think they released on Hypebeast.
Yeah.
So those are like my favorite shoes because of the last one.
Yes.
Last ones were awesome. Got to order pizza on your podcast and stuff.
I was looking forward to that, by the way.
Yeah, I was too. I really was.
I can't even order pizza without that shoe anymore. Like, I haven't had pizza since the last time you came here.
Why are you lying?
Okay.
Yeah, you got
could just go with the joke.
You have it
How
3
long
times
ago
a
was
week.
So I was hyped up to get these things. Now, I messed up because I was on the URL where they said that they were going to be releasing, but they weren't on that page, and they released 3 minutes before they even dropped.
Okay.
So,
Uh-oh.
it's not.
Connor, you just gonna have to text us.
Do we have texting data on our plan?
Yeah.
that was actually Dan. He said, what did he say? He said 90 cents, then 11 a year for the website.
He pays how much a year?
90 cents.
90 cents
a month.
So it's a big one.
What? 90 cents?
I own a couple
90
websites.
cents, then $11 a year.
Yeah.
Wow, man,
For
that's
Easy Boost website.
that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Right?
All right, so
but
so
anyway,
URL
the Top,
went up 3 minutes
I
before
was
it's supposed
in
to.
there. Yeah, I couldn't even add him to my cart. All right, I legit couldn't check out or anything.
Oh, Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
God.
Yeah, we might have to.
I know we might have to call you back.
This
like,
call has failed.
Yeah, we might have to.
How about this? Let me call you guys back.
Yes. Go get your Yeezy
right.
antenna and call us back.
That is proof that Supreme cannot make phones.
Yes. I'm telling you.
But if they had their own cell
cool,
service, it'd be like $1,000 a month.
Oh, you know it would be. Yeah, I know. And sneakerheads and
Plans will be backed up. Nobody can get on it.
Hype beasts would be just selling their houses just to have that cell.
Oh,
phone.
third time's a charm. There he goes.
All right. Hello.
All right, third time's the charm.
All right, let's do this.
Yo.
I feel like we've invested this much time into the story. We might as
30
well just see it
minutes.
through.
Sometimes when I put my phone on speaker, it works better.
Okay.
Try that.
Sometimes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
When I switch carriers.
Just
Yeah.
Can you make a YouTube video and send it to us?
Oh no.
Oh man.
Yo.
All right.
Goodbye, Connor.
Oh, he's underwater now.
Oh, Connor.
Jesus, Connor. Can you
Oh, Connor.
not talk to us from inside of a fish tank?
Tell your dad to stop spending money on the website and invest in a cell phone.
All right, hey,
Why does he hear when we talk crap, but
I know,
not
he hear- right.
anything else?
I'm driving somewhere different right now. If you guys can hear.
Okay, cool. Change direction.
What city are you in?
Just to talk to us.
Look for a cell phone tower someplace and go close to it, okay?
Yeah, seriously, I'm gonna climb up on it.
You might not make it to Myrtle Beach if you do that.
Yeah. All right, so what's the conclusion of the story?
So, pretty much, my dad gets to add it to his cart. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's a computer wizard, and he sends me a picture of it, you know, trying to brag and everything. But he couldn't check out as well.
Wow.
So we have a size 7 in his cart. He ends up letting me get his email and everything. I'm trying to check out with the shoe, and we don't end up getting it. So it took a huge L on that. Uh-huh.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
So no pie
Oh,
top.
man. I wish we had that drop from The Office. Like, that was a long story, but quite well told.
All right, does anybody else in the room watch The Office?
Yes.
Yes,
I
love
just
The
finished
Office.
No, I don't.
Oh,
What season you
MJ.
guys on?
I finished it. I got through all 9 seasons.
Oh, I think I'm on like 6 or something.
What? How did I surpass you?
Because I don't watch it every day.
Oh, my God. You the one that got me on
That's
it.
an everyday show for me right now. I love The Office.
I love The Office, too.
I'm trying to get my pops into it, but he's not. He's like, oh yeah, you know, the gym guy. Yeah. I love it.
Your dad is awesome, by the way. I gotta say, the one thing I like about y'all is the relationship y'all have. Like, you know,
Thank you so much.
He
Thank
definitely
you.
is one of the most supportive parents I've ever seen.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you pass the message along.
Yes.
Tell him you like him.
Oh, he's listening right now.
Oh.
Yes. And tell him, you know, when it comes time to buy our website, you know, to like not gouge us too much.
Yeah.
Can we?
We'll put a link to Connor TV on it somewhere.
There you go.
Thank you.
But no, have fun at Myrtle Beach,
Yeah,
and
enjoy.
tell me all about it because I'm supposed to go later this year myself. So.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much. Hey, my girlfriend Sarah. You guys remember Sarah,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, we the ones that hooked you up. We put y'all together.
That's right. Say hi, Sarah.
Oh, hey,
She's
Sarah.
always around, okay? Is she going to Myrtle Beach?
She going to Myrtle Beach with you?
She's going to Myrtle
What?
Beach.
Is it just you two?
No, the family.
No, it's not just us. We're going with family too.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. Ooh.
Invite us to the wedding.
She's not in a family way, is she?
Oh man. Yeah, we're 2 years strong now.
Yes, I was. I don't know.
All right.
Shout out to
Y'all got
the
your own room?
Stop.
What's going on?
You're right.
Y'all got your own
Okay,
room?
let's
bro?
let it go. No more.
No, we don't. Not yet.
Oh,
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna use that YouTube money.
Listen, don't jump. Get out of here, man. All right, so we're gonna let you go though. Have fun, and like I said, let me know
Thank
how
you
it
so
was.
much, man.
All right.
It's great talking to you guys. You guys
Yep.
are awesome.
Yep.
Peace.
You are too. See ya. All right, man, that's a lot of news.
Is there a commercial before the news?
Let's pay some bills.
Yeah, let's pay some bills real quick. Let's come back with a commercial break with some more sneaker news.
Barry White Ranger here. You all know that I entertain a great deal, and when I'm out and trying to make my best impression, my ensemble is never complete without a really great pair of sneaks. Like me, you can keep your kicks in the best shape possible, simply with Crep. Just a spray or two of Crep, a quick brushing, and voila. Yeah, that was French. And my sneaks are protected from spaghetti, or a fine bottle of Chianti, or even a splash of mud while I help my special lady out of her chariot as we make our way back to my humble abode. You may not entertain as much as I have the opportunity to, but when you do, make sure that what you got on your feet looks its best, with Crep. Take it from Barry White Ranger. You won't be sorry, and neither will she.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mike Rich, man. And you're listening to the #1 sneaker show, the Sneaker Box Podcast with SneakerBarDetroit.com. Hey, you want some good talk? Listen to my boys. Get you some. Yes, sir. Go
It's your
on.
boy DJ Clark Kent, Brooklyn's finest, the New York Giants, the ATF General. You are listening to Sneaker Box Podcast on SneakerBarDetroit.com.
Okay, it's funny
Francis 313 is available.
that is some bull. Okay, so we just learned something during the commercial break.
Wait till I buy it.
wait.
Okay, well, I can at least talk about my name then. Like some a-hole out there has my name, AfricanCaesar.com.
You can purchase it from them if you like email their domain and then offer them a price.
It's probably Connor's dad. He probably owns that website. I can just call him and just say, hey, let's work out a deal.
Oh, no, there it is. I found it.
You found my name?
Yep.
Is it available?
Yes.
Get it. I'm not playing. Get it.
Buy it for myself.
Get it.
I'll buy it.
You want me to I'll just put it on here.
Yeah.
Francis.
Like Sneaker Girl, like as we speak, is like just running
Because I
all these
have my
websites.
own, so it's
Like
fine.
during the conversation with Connor, we just realized, like, what?
You
Like,
put the or just plain?
no, just African Caesar.
CAE.
Yeah, like so in the conversation we had just with Connor, we realized, like that's not a bad idea. We probably should shore up, the web domain. So, yeah. So are you getting Francis313.com?
No, they can have it.
Are you already on SneakerGirl.com?
Yeah.
Oh, keep me.
Oh. You. Oh yeah. By the way, show and tell.
CAESAR.
So I got my Hirachis.
CAE. Sorry.
I guess I should bring this.
That was supposed to be in my head.
Well, I didn't
but
buy
it
no
wasn't.
domain names. I got my little show and tell going on. As you guys know from the last episode, we have a collection coming out with Sneaker Lab called Project 313. All Nike Detroit-based sneakers. We were fortunate enough to be a part of this whole project, along with For Life, Clue and Don, those guys. And so, like I said, basically we all individually were able to design, I think it was 3 to 5 shoes that were Detroit or something that
Your,
was
like,
based off of
stories,
us.
yeah.
Stories behind it and whatnot. So I think I revealed a couple weeks ago the Sneaker Box Podcast Air Max 1s. I recently got my Hirachi, my Nike Air Hirachi Rock and Ride. For those of you who don't know, here in Detroit or in the Midwest in general, Faygo is a pop company. I know down south y'all call it soda.
110 years old.
110.
What?
And so,
Wait, let me pause for a quick story. So my mom, her family's from like Maryland,
Okay.
and like when she was really, really little, they like took their first trip for a family reunion, and all the kids were together, and the kids that were from Maryland asked them like, "Do you guys want soda?" And they all like looked at them. So then they ran to my grandma and was like, "They offered us a soda. Are we allowed to have that? What is that?" And that was cute. So.
Wow.
Shout out to Sneaker Girl's mom.
Yes.
And
Mrs. Sneaker Girl.
Fun fact, you know
What's
why it's
that?
called pop?
Why?
The noise it makes.
The noise it makes.
Yeah. I would guess that, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that.
And you know who was the first company to do that?
Faygo?
Faygo.
Hey.
You got it wrong.
No, I mean I got it wrong. But
I love it
I'm
when
happy
you're.
to-
I love it when you're wrong.
I see that. But no, and I made 4 shoes, and I wanted to take 2 shoes to base it on Detroit and 2 shoes to base on myself. So the podcast was one. and then this one is based on the city of Detroit, the Faygo Rock and Rye, because its home or its home headquarters is here in Detroit, and so Rock and Rye is my favorite pop, and so I wanted to base a shoe on that. I think it came out pretty good. I don't know what you think, MJ.
Yeah, I like it.
You like
if
it?
it was in smaller size, I like it.
It will come in smaller sizes. Like, you're not forced to buy a size 15. Like,
It's a boat.
It's not just coming out in my size.
They don't make Fagos in that size, do they? Oh, the
No.
2 liters.
There used to be.
Yeah.
Do they still put out 3-liter bottles?
They might. I think I've seen some 3 liters before. You gotta go way out for it. Like,
Those are the
That's a
2-liter
3-liter?
joints.
Yes.
3 liters.
I'm gonna try to
You
find.
got to get it from the factory. Can you go? Is the factory open to
I'm
the
not
public?
reading that. Like the first 3 words. Okay, if you don't know what Rock and Rye is, it's a dreamy vanilla.
Oh,
cream
yeah.
soda.
Didn't we go on their website that one time and I read the description? Because there's that one, or were we on a road trip? I think we might have been on a road
think we
trip.
was on a road trip.
Yeah, and I was reading their descriptions, and because we were trying to figure out what Rock and Rye was.
Yes, nobody knows.
And it wasn't a thing. Yeah, this is what it is.
So it's a dreamy vanilla cream soda with just a kick of something that may,
May
or may not be cherry.
Yep, that's what we read.
May or may not be cherry. We're not at liberty to disclose the ingredients, actually. In fact, the recipe is so secret that it doesn't exist. Ha! And yes, we know that makes absolutely no sense. That is straight from Faygo.
That's why I love it.
Yeah, so shout out to people at Faygo for making such a delicious drink.
I wonder if we could get a tour of like the factory or something.
It's
It's real low. It's
Yeah,
real
super
secret,
secretive.
top secret.
Yeah.
yeah,
But-
person in
Let's
charge
try
is
Better Made.
Not really the friendly.
What
No,
about
Better
Better
Made
Made?
is nicer.
Should we try Better Made?
Yeah.
Signing
you would think-
non-disclosures everywhere we go.
Man, dude, you can't even go to a chip factory without.
Beyonce said you got to sign NDA.
She better be there next time we go to Portland, too.
Hey, and for those people that don't know what Better Made is, describe.
Better Made is another. That's like a chip.
Detroit-based
Yeah.
potato chip.
Brand. Yeah, the best. It's funny how you miss it when you go out of town.
Yeah.
Like when we go out of town, like especially to the West Coast, it's like, man, like I go to the store because you get used to going to the store and getting like Faygo or Better Made,
Yep.
and it's not there, and it's like I'm stuck getting Dr Pepper, something.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing better than the combination of a Rock and Rye or a Faygo cream
And
soda
some Better
with salt
Made.
and vinegar. Better Made.
Or some.
chips.
You had the
I like
barbecue.
I like hot Better Made.
You like hot?
I like
Sweet
barbecue.
barbecue.
Hot hots.
Yeah.
Call them the hot hots.
Hot hots.
The barbecue.
Yeah, the
Yep.
barbecue
Yep.
and hot hots. Those are the 2 I eat.
So I'm a sweet barbecue.
Some salt and vinegar.
You sweet barbecue.
When I was little, I liked
Fix your face.
Go sit in the bucket.
I'm gonna start saying that now, and I'm not even gonna know why. All right, so some actual news though. There's a Converse Air Jordan 1 and 11 in the works. Why, I don't know. I guess let's just wait and see how that turns out. There's also a Wings Air Jordan 5 coming out in June.
I've seen bootlegs of it.
Yeah, I want to actually see an actual picture of it. It seems like what was it, retail apocalypse or whatever they're calling it. It's just continuing to take out brands left and right. UK retailer JD Sports is buying Finish Line for $558 million.
That's it.
I know it does seem like small, doesn't it?
How much is it?
$558 million.
And what's the brand?
JD Sports is buying Finish Line.
That doesn't seem like a lot of money.
It doesn't seem like a lot of money. I mean, we're saying like.
I mean, I'm
$558
just saying
million.
I don't know how much
In
they're
comparison
worth,
to
I
like,
guess.
didn't like Stadium Goods got bought for like $1 billion or something? It was, I don't know. It was ridiculous. It's just funny. Like you think a resale shop is worth more than a actual retail chain. An article written by Riley Jones. Shout out to Riley. Back at Soul Collector. Back at home. Struggling retailer Finish Line could
Yeah,
be.
I just looked at their stocks and stuff. They're not performing really well. So
I mean, they haven't performed for a while. I mean, because the only Finish Lines I actually see anymore is the ones inside of Macy's where they sell like generic running shoes. Yeah. See, Finish Line could be set for a buyout. Finish Line recently announced that it's entered a merger agreement with UK chain JD Sports, a move that would drive out current Finish Line shareholder and JD Sports competitor, Sports Direct International. I thought it was going to be a baby technology network company.
Click Game. How many stores do you think they have? I just looked it up.
Finish Line?
Yeah.
Nationwide, I would have to say about 110.
It's 670, but
670?
yeah.
Wow, that is way more than I thought it would be.
But it says location, so that could include the ones that are inside
Macy's.
of Macy's.
Yeah. As recently as last September, Sports Direct International was expected to purchase Finish Line. Obviously, things fell through. Before the deal is set in stone, both Finish Line and JD Sports shareholders must approve the merger, which could present a hurdle due to the fact that Sports Direct International owns a 9.9% stake in Finish Line. Finish Line's current executive board is expected to stay in place following the deal. I don't know how this is going to help. I mean, I like JD Sports. I did have the pleasure when I went back to London. I don't know if anybody knows.
You went back?
Oh,
London?
no. Well, I'm not back to London, see?
Wow.
No, when I went to London, I never went back.
So rich.
I plan on going back because that city is the bomb.
Give me $1.
But when I went to London, I had the pleasure of going to a JD Sports. They didn't have my size. But it was a pretty dope layout. It was nice. That street, the storefronts over there, like this, because it was like wide open. It was almost like a big garage door went up, and you just like the whole front end of the store was just exposed to the streets. But I liked it. It was dope. JD Sports is kind of like the Foot Locker over there, I guess. You know, the same way you see Foot Lockers in abundance over here, you see JD Sports in abundance over there. Excuse me. So I don't know how that's going to work out for them here in the States because there's no JD Sports here in America, right?
No.
Nothing to know. So I don't know how that's going to work out. Maybe this is their way of trying to reach over. But we know how sometimes, you know, what works over there in Europe doesn't necessarily work over here. So I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how things go forward. Kawhi, man, this is Jordan Brand taking L's left and right. Kawhi's talks with Jordan Brand stalled. An article written by Michael C. Wright for ESPN. Jordan Brand and Kawhi Leonard's representatives came very close to completion on a 4-year extension worth more than $20 million. So it'd be what, 5 per year? But discussions broke down abruptly because Kawhi's representatives didn't feel that the new deal reflected what he's accomplished and his standing within the league. As much as I like Kawhi, I kind of feel like that last sentence was overstated.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
I wish Groove was here.
That's been.
As of now, Kawhi earns less than $500,000 per year in his current. Oh, you agree, Julian? Thank you. I like Kawhi, but like let's not act like he's just running the league right now. Like as much as I hate to say it, he's not LeBron.
He didn't laugh, so I don't believe him.
No, he's not in agreement. I'll take that.
I said he's a great player, but he's not going to sell any shoes.
Thank you.
So
I agree with you because he's not like he doesn't have a personality.
Exactly. That's his personality to not have a personality.
Yeah, he's like so bland like as far as his personality.
Absolutely.
Like, he's still rocking the same straight to the back cornrows that like we used to rock back in like 2000. It's just like like catch up.
You got a laugh out of him there.
I can't.
Yeah, like even his braids have no personality. Like Iverson, like you know what I'm saying. Like he had all the designs. Kawhi's just like no straight to the back.
I have not. How do you spell that?
And it looked like. And he looks like he slept with no scarf on. Like, they all frizzy and furry. It's like an afro growing on top of the braids.
How do you Kawhi?
Sweet. All right, so I own all those. Why's your email on there?
What?
Your email is on there.
Yeah, no, I can transfer it to you. I just didn't want to
Okay, sweet.
type in your address and all that stuff.
No, that's cool. I appreciate it.
But I got it. So
Thank you for the work.
Kawhi
No
is
problem.
Japanese for tiny.
So now I own my domain name. Sweet, huh?
Kawhi is Japanese for tiny.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go with that.
Is it Kauai like the island or what?
I'm trying to figure. I've been trying to Google this dude this entire time. I can't spell his name.
Kawhi.
Yeah, Google's not helpful if you don't know how to spell.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, sometimes you can get it a little close, but if
Yeah,
you
they'll
don't
fix it
know,
for you, but yeah.
sometimes you just gotta ask Siri. Like,
Well, how did you spell it?
Oh, every which Kawaiiku. I spelled Quaw.
Kiwi?
I was struggling.
Oh God! Jordan Brand's exclusive window to negotiate closes in July, in which case Kawhi can start fielding potential new offers from other companies. However, Jordan Brand still owns the right to match any competing offer within a 10-day window. Jordan Brand's current offer does not include a signature shoe for Kawhi, but sources say that would escalate the value of the current deal dramatically. And I don't know, so everybody knows Drake is supposed to be leaving, allegedly.
Yeah. We seen the
I said he's starting to wear Adidas more and more often.
who did we say?
Drake.
I got stripes.
Yeah, but like everybody has different contracts. Like,
Well-
you know, no, but I'm just saying that for the point is when they posted it, people were like, I don't know, people don't do like their homework.
No, they don't. They see the
sometimes.
headline and
So then
assume
they
they
were
know.
just thinking like, oh, he's so wrong and blah blah blah. Like,
Do what's
you
best for
don't
you.
have to be brand loyal unless
No.
it's like in your contract. And there's a difference between being like signed with or having a collab, or there's like different things.
I could see that loyalty coming in play if Jordan Brand made him, but he was
Yeah,
Drake
it's
before.
different. Yeah, it's different. But I mean, people might be saying that this is a foreshadow to him signing officially.
I mean, you start rocking Adidas all of a sudden, yeah, and it
Yeah.
kinda, yeah. But I have to say, like, Jordan Brand, like, what are y'all doing? Like, I mean, Jordan's no longer playing, so you need somebody to move your product.
Or how we talked about like how much has Drake actually got to design or be a part of it? Was
That's
it like
probably why he's
they
leaving.
just came to you like, do you like these 8s? We added your little owl here and did this. Is this
Right.
good? Yes or no?
Mhm.
Versus like Don C like picking his materials and picking stuff.
Which is weird because, I mean, Don C even...
He's a designer.
But the only reason he got that because of Kanye. You know, and so my thing is, like, I guess because he's a designer, I guess you can leave it up to him to design shoes as opposed to Drake, who's just a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
But even still, like, we've moved past that point of just endorsing. And you see what Adidas is doing. Adidas is like, no, go ahead and create. You know, and
or
Nike
just even
is...
like it, but it makes you wonder because we don't ever really know how much. Like Big Sean's Puma thing came out today.
Yeah.
Like how much did he do? I mean,
How
I know
much
he
is-
said it's inspired by the city or whatever, but
Yeah.
how much is like?
I mean, I think it's tricky territory because just because somebody is famous that has a following doesn't mean they're a good designer or fashionable.
And that I was thinking that like I was just laying in my bed thinking, and I was
Yeah.
just like, yeah, just because you're like an influencer or you collect sneakers or
Yes.
you do that doesn't mean that you can design a shoe well.
Exactly. So that's tricky territory to begin with, and we've seen that. You know, we've seen plenty of brands crash and burn thinking with that logic. But also too, you know, if I'm Drake though, and I
You're
want
not.
to,
But you're not.
no, I'm being.
Damn.
Or
Roll me a
you're
Coke.
not DJ Khaled either.
Man,
I
yes.
don't want to be DJ Khaled.
I want to be a side, but no,
Nah, we talking.
no. Shout out to DJ Khaled too. He just signed his deal with Crep. Welcome to the family. But I gotta say, if I'm Drake, hypothetically,
I can't. It's tickles
Canadian?
me.
huh?
You're Canadian.
Canadian?
Hey man, they got universal healthcare over there.
Are you a dual citizen?
You know, I thought about it. What
Get on that list.
What would require me to get
I know
dual
it's a
citizenship?
long
by the way,
list.
Your
since we brought that
parents
up?
being from there and you being
Yeah, you
born here or something.
All right. Well, in any event, if I'm Drake, I can see
But you're not.
him.
We just wanted to be very
Okay,
clear.
you know what? I understand Drake, the actual person, wanting to, you know, be creative. Like you want to, you know, even if you do fail, you want to see how it turns out. You know, you want to take that chance. And if Jordan Brand's not offering you that opportunity, then I can see why you want to go to Adidas because they are. And I mean, shout out to them for even, you know, thinking outside the box like that because, I mean, but, you know, what else were they going to do? They can't really fight Nike on their terms. You got to do something different. But they winning with it right now. And it seems like Nike's kind of stuck in place where we're Nike and, you know, we're just going to design shoes for you and you just put your name on it and promote it and wear it around at clubs. That's how I imagine Nike
Popping
talking.
bottles,
That's how-
yeah.
That's how the conversation went.
Yes, there was a villainous laugh at the end of it. Exactly.
Whoa.
Then I was, yeah.
That was,
Is that you?
That was Trevor Edwards.
For the next one, can we use the one from Austin Powers?
But
That's
yeah,
a good one.
I can see why, you know, now Kawhi's leaving. I mean, I don't know why he's leaving. He says he's worth more than that. $5 million a year. It depends on how much product you pushing. I mean, to be honest, I mean, how much product is like how many people have bought Jordans because Kawhi rocked them?
Well, there's me.
Because he don't have his own shoe. At least Westbrook has his own shoe, and Westbrook out there, he got the MVP last year. He's getting triple doubles like every game. So you can see, I can see him pushing product, and then you know you actually tune in to see what he's wearing to the game because he always wears something ridiculous.
Exactly
His
why I tune in.
outfits?
Yeah, ridiculous.
That's exactly why I tune in.
Yeah, you do it right before and right as the game starts, you just turn the TV off.
You know what? I couldn't begin to tell you what channel to turn on to watch sports.
Wow.
God.
There's one. You got to know the main channel.
I can't. I want there to be a scenario where I bet Francis with something, and then like his punishment would be just to watch like a day of full 24 hours of sports.
You get tired. Like I watch
That would
Sports Center
crush
in the
him.
morning sometimes, and it does get redundant after
I
like.
would-
It does.
the-
You know, it
it's
does.
like. Yeah.
They had the same talking points, the
It's
same
like fine,
news.
but I guess when you're tuning in at different times, like you repeat the. It's just I don't know. It's
Yeah, it
exhausting
does.
sometimes.
That's why
I
that's
would
going to be his
do it.
punishment.
It just, I wouldn't take anything from it. I would just block it out.
No, I would force you to sit there with like toothpicks on your
Take
eyelids.
notes. Make them take notes.
Yeah.
That would be the most.
Be some.
She made it
doodles.
even more
You have
di-
some doodles.
She made it more diabolical than I was going to make it. Like, she wants you to take notes. Like, I'll just make you watch it. That's the people at Nike looking at Kawhi Leonard's deal.
Speaking of other notes, WrestleMania next week, so whatever.
Is it?
Yeah, in New Orleans.
This is probably the
Right,
first time.
Julian?
This is the-
WrestleMania. Yep.
This is the first time I can honestly
2018.
say that I have not cared about a WrestleMania in my lifetime.
I'll fight you.
So offended. You got stock in WWE?
I wish.
You would think. It's a bunch of new.
You didn't know Ronda Rousey was part of WWE? Did you know that?
Yeah, I know it, but it was just
You
like,
couldn't Google the things I do to her.
wow.
Ranger
Wow.
wasn't listening that
I mean, I
time
know,
to
yeah,
support
'cause
you.
you already know
I
he
was
would have
listening. I was
piggybacked
just
on that.
ignoring.
What? Oh, you was in shock? Even White Ranger was in shock what you just said. You mean, what would she do to you?
He was a little jealous. So.
'Cause I would think she would overpower you in a second.
Please do.
Hey, repeat it because
Wow.
Julian needs it a little more slowly. So say it again.
No, it's okay.
Nope.
It was a one-time thing.
He wants to hear it again. He can listen to the show.
You couldn't Google the things I do to her.
Adidas successfully blocks a two-strike trademark. An article written by Mike DeStefano for Soul Collector. The European Union General Court in Luxembourg has ruled in favor of Adidas in its attempt to block Belgian footwear company Shoe Branding Europe. I'm gonna need the people in Europe to come up with better names for the companies. I'm sorry, like I just can't do this. I can't read these names with a straight face. Shoe Branding
Is it
Europe.
Baby something?
Baby Network Technology Company.
Yeah.
Funaki Baby Network Incorporated.
From trademarking is a two-stripe design on shoes. This decision will allow Adidas to oppose any trademark attempt by the brand for a parallel two-stripe design on its footwear. The ruling claimed that allowing Shoe Branding Europe, Baby Network Technology, to trademark will risk taking unfair advantage of Adidas's.
It sounds like
earlier mark.
Adidas's. It sounds like a channel for like babies to watch, like a development.
I know, right? Like babies are like building computers.
Yay, Toys
What
R
is
Us
this?
kid. Man, poor Jeffrey.
I know. Oh, it's messed up, but there's a video floating around of Jeffrey, what he's doing with the bankruptcy of Toys R Us has done to him. Things he's done now for money is sad. Shoe Branding Europe originally applied for the trademarks in 2009 and 2011. Adidas opposed the filings due to the marking's close similarity to the iconic three stripes logo. But this is not the end. So if you just did one stripe, like would that be? Like you just one stripe going down the leg, like can they sue you for that too?
Probably.
But this is not the end of the battle between Adidas and Shoe Branding Europe, Baby Network Technology. According to the fashion law, the two brands are involved in a separate proceeding filed in 2014 by Shoe Branding Company, claiming that Adidas's three-stripe mark is not a valid trademark registration. I know that is isn't that kind of like a ambiguous? Or I don't know. It just seems, how can you trademark three stripes? But they've done it. The UIPO's second board of appeals sided with Shoe Branding Europe and removed Adidas's logo from the European trademark registrar. Of course, Adidas appealed this decision. A hearing regarding the appeal is set to take place later this year. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That just seems tricky to me. Like 2 stripes, 3 stripes, 4 stripes. Because it's not really a logo. It's kind of just random 3 parallel lines within some design. Like it's not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a hard one because I definitely you can be at, I don't know,
Can you trademark a circle?
You can be like at Forever 21 and see like striped pants that have 3 stripes.
It's like I was used to this.
Like
that was the thing he laughed at.
something
Like
funny?
I was waiting for him to laugh all show, and that was the thing. That was it.
No, we're actually watching a video over here of things Jeffrey is.
Oh,
trying to
he
do
sees
to
the
keep-
video.
Keep the company afloat.
Man, I'm telling you, Jeffrey,
Yeah.
man, it's sad. It's sad to watch, man.
I'll check it out later.
Yeah, it's
not
No,
for
no,
the show.
come in here and take a look at this.
No, I want to say a reaction. So yeah,
All
go.
right, you keep the show.
I keep the show afloat until
But
you
let
go.
me know when it's time for me to do my part.
Yes. While she's doing that, Sonic the Hedgehog is getting his own Puma collab.
Oh, I love Sonic.
Hey. I'm reading this article as she walks out. An article written by Riley Jones for Soul Collector. Sega's Sonic the Hedgehog and Puma have a co-branded collab on the way that will use the reimagined RS-0 or RS-0 silhouette. The teaser clip reads, for over 25 years, Sonic has strived to be forever faster. In 2018, he's hitting top speed. And so is his style. The Sonic the Hedgehog Special Edition Puma RS-0 will release this June.
Top heavy.
I have yet to see any pictures for it. She's so short, I can't even see her reaction.
I'm watching it right now.
All I see is a computer screen.
I didn't hear anything you said.
I'm hoping these Sonics don't look like them Hello Kitties, because I was.
I didn't even know there was a Hello Kitty.
There's a Hello Kitty Puma?
Yeah, it's a Hello Kitty class.
Well, somebody pull that up.
I'm about to do that.
Yeah, I just want to see what that looks like.
How old is that?
Just dropped.
And you know what? I'm gonna read this one too, since we kind of touched on it last week. There's more to that whole Nike employee investigation. Women employees at Nike circulated a survey about workplace behavior. An article written by Sarah Germano and Joanne Lublin at the Wall Street Journal. A group of female employees at Nike last year circulated an informal survey about alleged inappropriate behavior by men there. The men were frustrated. Oh, the women. I'm sorry.
These suedes?
Those ain't bad. MJ.
Is this it?
Yeah, that was it.
Those ain't bad.
Those ain't terrible.
They ain't the worst.
I've seen worse.
As if I'm gonna go buy a pair.
They come in your size?
No, even if they can.
I'm saying, like, I hope they don't put the Sonic heads on.
Oh, just all over the shoe. Yeah, okay, I get you on that one. The women were frustrated with what they saw as pay disparity and the gender imbalance at the highest ranks at Nike, which was amplified by the exit of several female senior operating executives last year. The women were also concerned about allegations circulating internally of inappropriate workplace behavior by some men and drew up the survey to gather information about these issues. The distribution of the survey came to the attention of Nike chief executive Mark Parker in recent months and triggered a formal review of workplace behavior by an outside firm. Oh my God, I want to see her reaction. It is alleged that both Trevor Edwards and his top lieutenant, Jamie Martin, spelled J-A-Y, Jamie, protected male subordinates who engaged in behavior that was demeaning to female colleagues. Their lieutenants, why does this sound like some type of military operation? The lieutenants bullied people who weren't in the work group, such as women and individuals from foreign countries. Whoa, man. Hold on, Nike. Calm down. Leadership turnover in the last year has left fewer women at the top of the company. The results of the survey that was passed around weren't made available. Man, that sucks, man. That really, because they allegedly promote themselves as this equal opportunity company where people from all walks of life and different, backgrounds can come and make shoes. I don't know. It's kind of, especially the way they try to promote women. If that's how they treat women, or at least if these two guys that they blew out, they try to say that they retired or left, or whatever. I guess that's the, when some people retire, like a politician when he resigns, it's like, okay, we know you're guilty of it, just go away. But honestly, I mean, if this stuff happened, because I think when they retire, they get a severance package, or some type of golden balloon or golden parachute. Golden balloon. They walk out with a balloon. Man, full of money. No, so that kind of, they like walk out, like they resign, but they walk out with like millions of dollars. So, is that really a punishment?
No.
So it kind of sucks, but it's just crazy. Like in this environment, like everything is coming out. Everything. Like you did anything remotely dirty, it is going to find its way to the light.
That's why I just do it all in the light. Just get it out there.
I know. Just come out, just out in the front. Just own it.
I'm a creep. Let's do this.
Yeah, see. So I don't have to worry about a tell-all book about Francis 20 years from now.
Nope, I'm writing it myself.
I know it. You're going to be the person that wrote it?
Yeah. It's even like that OJ book. If
I did it. I know. Why would you? You know what? Oh my God. Oh man. You talk about dumb criminals. Why would you write? You got away with it, man. Why would you come out with the book talking about if? And I love what the family did because when they sued them, they got the rights to the book. They made the if
Super
the
tiny.
smallest font possible and like hid it somewhere in the title so it looks like I did it. That was just. Why would you come out with a book like that? You got away with murder twice. Twice. And then you gonna come out like, all right, well, since double jeopardy, you can't do nothing with me. So yeah, I did it, or if I did it.
If I did it.
That's dummy. That's why I didn't feel bad for him when he finally went to jail for stealing his own stuff. It's just like you are so stupid. Like, so wow,
She's back.
She's
been
back.
gone for a while.
Her face is red too.
We were talking about. Never mind.
Toys R Us.
And we were talking about
It
Blac
started with
Chyna
that,
too.
but then we were just talking about.
Oh yeah, it has our own little podcast over there.
Did you?
Did I see the Blac Chyna thing?
We were talking about that picture
Oh!
from yesterday.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the
No,
her video.
No,
What
a
picture?
picture from yesterday. I'll show you guys in a
Because in
minute.
comparison, Jeffrey definitely outshined Blac Chyna if you go on video against video.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I want to see this picture now.
Okay, I got you.
Maybe she wasn't desperate enough. Maybe she needs to go bankrupt. Like,
Now you
compare
got a
Blac
little
Chyna's video versus Jeffrey's video. There's a lot more desperation in Jeffrey's part than he's really trying to make that money up. Uh-oh. All right, so we got two separate podcasts going on right now.
I guess so.
Yeah. Hey, Julian, what you think about these, by the way?
crazy.
My
I like them. I like them a lot. I need a pair.
nice.
All right, what's up? I gotta put the order in.
I know. What are your shoes? I know you got pictures.
Yeah, but I'm waiting till they get here. Dang.
Oh, you
Man, I
ordered
want to see them
them?
now, though.
You ordered them?
Nah, I just asked George for the link.
He didn't send them to you yet?
He didn't send me the link.
Oh, man. He need to put a rush on that.
Oh
I need
no,
to
it's
get
the
that in a
same
week.
link as like doing it on ID. So you can just order it yourself.
Yeah, I know.
You just
Okay,
gotta,
okay, then
and
I'll-
then send them your order numbers after
All
you
right.
do it.
How far are we into this? To the show today?
We should be done soon, right?
I know.
10 minutes, 15 minutes?
1:45? Okay, we can get this.
Can we not? What is it?
No. Let's get to
What
it.
is it?
Oh, my God. Oh, somebody got stabbed over some shoes.
That's another week in shoes really so gone.
Yeah, that's normal. That's a monthly thing.
All right, let's get this. Let's do a release dates then. I say that for next week.
What?
Leave y'all in
What's for next
suspense.
week?
Leave y'all in
Here you
suspense.
Don't comment on
Yeah.
here.
They not probably gonna be ready till tomorrow.
Look real close though.
Zoom in.
Wait, you show him your shoes?
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Wow. How tight is that?
See how that looks?
Yep.
Do I want to see them?
Squirrel!
Release dates brought to you by Sneaker Bar Detroit, the #1 source of sneaker news and release dates. On Saturday, March 31st, which is now, we had the LeBron 15 Low Light Bone, LeBron 15 Low White Metallic Silver, Nike Kobe AD White and Metallic Silver, Air Jordan 11 Low Easter, Adidas Harden Volume 2, Blue Cyan Red, Parley for the Oceans, or is it Parlay for the Oceans?
Parlay.
Sorry. And Adidas NMD City Sock 1, Adidas NMD R1 Stilt Prime Knit Triple Black. And
It's pronounced Gordon.
no, it was right. I just
Nope.
got excited. Big Sean and Puma collection is today. Kicks Lab and Asics Joe Light 3. Yeah. K.
You didn't like those?
No, I don't know this word right here.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
It's pronounced Gordon.
They're the bottom of the.
Why is that like that?
That's how it's spelled.
You know what? It's because the KL stands for Kicks Lab, and the other word's Shinobi.
Shinobi.
Okay. There we go.
Shinobi.
Thank you, Francis, for the assist. April Fool's
I'm
Day,
still
which
looking at the picture of China, Blac Chyna.
April 1st, which people keep saying it's funny because it's Easter, April Fool's Day, and your rent's due.
Oh, wow.
So on that day,
The trifecta.
no one will be purchasing the Nike Free Metcon or
No.
the Nike Air Max 97 Gym Red or Nike Air Max 97 because they spent their money on 11 lows for Easter, outfits, and rent.
How many? Okay, real
Easter
quick.
eggs.
What's the over/under on how many people we see wearing those with their Easter suits
Oh,
tomorrow?
I can't wait
I
till
can't wait for that,
The little kids gonna be matching the parents. It's gonna be great.
What's more annoying, like people buying those shoes because they got their tax return, or people wearing like the latest 11 with their?
I don't know.
Easter
Tax money might start running out depending on when you filed.
Yeah, that's true.
We're getting towards the end of the season.
We are.
Monday, April 2nd, we have the Nike Air Max 97 South Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
MJ, do you
MJ's
like
shoe.
those?
Yeah.
The South Beach, yeah. Nike Women's Air Force One Upset. Oh, we'll talk about that next week. Those shoes that they
The ones?
though, like it's like a collection and it's
my God.
We'll save that for
Yeah.
next week.
We
That
know,
was
I guarantee you where that's gonna be next year. Next
I like
week.
the colors on them.
oh yeah, but the rest of it.
Well,
the ones with the hole in it in the middle.
You know what? I was look. I'm probably gonna get heavy into this fashion. I might do something with that. I ain't say I was gonna buy it or nothing like that, but you know what I'm saying. Like it might be for Fashion Week. You know,
You'll
I might
pose
be
with
able
the
to.
shoes, you
Yeah,
just
I
won't.
might be able to post.
Yeah,
them,
yeah,
pose them
something
and
Just don't
fun.
do that one pose where it looks like the one girl's legs are like buckling.
What are you talking about?
Like her legs are like this.
The first picture. He's talking about the promo picture.
Her knees was touching.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nah, I'm straight.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
She was doing that thing, you know, when you like cross your hands in your knees and
Yeah.
you pretend.
She was doing that dance.
Yeah, she was in the middle
touchdown
of the dance. Yeah. The Women's Air Force One Upstep white and habanero red. The Air Force One Upstep port wing and bright cactus. And
I think that's port wine, isn't it?
What did I say?
Wing.
Wing, sorry. Caffeine's got me going. Women's Ashen Modern Crimson Tint. And Wednesday, April 4th, we have the Nike KD10 Hyper Turquoise Racer Blue. The April 5th, we have the Nike Air Max 98 South Beach. And the Vapor Max Utility Triple Black. Nike Women's Vapor Max 2 Crimson Pulse. Air Vapor Max 2 Light Cream. Air Vapor Max 2 White and Black. And Nike Women's Air Max Sequence Light Cream, Nike Air Huarache Run 1991, Reebok Women's Free High Snakeskin, Puma Women's Hyper EMB Collection. April 6th, we have the Nike PG2 Pure Platinum, Nike Vapor Street Flynet String, Nike Vapor Street Flynet Medium Olive, Nike Women's Vapor Max Plus. We have the Reverse Sunset and the Light Menta. And Vapor Max Plus Black and Volt. Nike Women's the reimagined. It looked like a big word, but it wasn't. Collection. New Balance 990 Lake Blue. And Saturday, April 7th, we have the Nike Air Maestro 2 LTD Rush Orange. We have the Air Jordan Retro 11 Low GS Bleached Coral. Air Jordan 32 Black Metallic Silver. And the Adidas Dame 4 White. Whew.
Man, yeah, that's a lot of shoes.
That was a lot. Oh, we didn't really. We'll talk about that next time. So we'll do that women's collection as well as the 270s. We didn't really get into that too much. I feel like.
Yep.
But they keep dropping colors left and right. At least for women's, like they're still rolling out right now.
Anybody got a pair of those?
I want a pair. I just my pockets.
I've heard
aren't in agreement with me.
Pair of what?
270s.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not a fan.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I just gotta try them on. I guess see how they look.
That's what I'm saying.
like
I want
to
to put them on.
I don't think I'm going.
I like the Air Max 270s and the Air Force 270s.
The Sunsets were the ones that sold out the quickest. I think there's it's like orange. It's black, orange, yellow.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right, now to my favorite segment of the show.
And why would that be? Why is it your favorite segment of the show? She's ignoring me. She took her headphones off.
Sorry, I needed to take a break after reading that.
So why is it your favorite segment of the show?
Because I like when you ask Francis questions.
Oh. Well, I can oblige that. Wow. This is, of course, the Sneaker Box Podcast, Lady Sneakerheads of the Week, brought to you by Kick It With Dee 365. And Francis, since we're asking you questions, where would I find that?
X-Match.
Where else might I find
that? Is that a thing? Wow. I would hate to go through
That's
his
right by his.
history.
He has that right by his Grindr account. So yeah. Oh, he's actually got it up already. Sorry to say that. I even got a laugh out of Julian over here.
Does that come up on your, sometimes when you search certain things, like the ads come up on your computer all the time?
No, I sought it out.
Oh, it's in your favorites?
That's in his browser history.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Sorry.
But we move on.
I'm scared to see what a black light will reveal on his computer.
Well, at least it's black. That's all I'm saying. Oh, got to give some shouts. I got to first give a shout to Sealy. Sorry.
I see what you did there.
See, actually, I'm picking a new team, a new soccer, football, tennis. I don't know. Pick a sport. Francis doesn't even know. I'm gonna have you and you,
Curling.
and you and you and you and you. Oh, and Celio, you. See how I did that? Yeah. Anyway.
People are like, "What is he saying?"
Courtesy laugh. Thank you so much.
You welcome.
The snow may be almost gone, but a big shout to Inslope Z, because I'm sure she's hitting the après ski, and we'll meet
I would say Ins Lopez, but that's just me.
Ins Lopez.
Just a thought.
That is.
You go your way, I'll go mine. Fine, whatever.
2 wrongs make a right.
That does.
Hey Francis, can I borrow $5? Because I owed Julie.
What? I gotta see this. I gotta see this. Oh.
You see? What are you talking about?
Are you gonna explain to him why we don't have pictures up today? Or
Yeah,
you can add
okay,
them later,
that's
or-
my fault. We didn't have pictures. Maybe the pictures would have did you more justice. On
We don't have pictures because Caesar hit the snooze button this
I
morning.
did.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Every morning.
And he got his beauty sleep last night. He looks fabulous, let's just say that.
Thank you.
Nice and simple. She's Kristen K. Big shout to her. Kind of odd that I don't have pics on the list today because one of the people is View More.
Ironically enough.
Ironic, yes. Or moronic, I don't know. Yeah, you like that? Kind of a sharp barb. She's not looking for a flood. Big shout to Nana Noah, number 1. Nana Noah 1. Did you almost shoot coffee out your nose? Or tea or something? Wow. It's a good thing it cooled down. That could have burned.
Let's go ahead and get on the arc.
Which actually brings me to my next one because I love it when she shoots out my nose. She's Milk 10 Edge. Oh, and that's it. Those are this week's Sneakerbox Podcast, Lady Sneakerheads of the Week, brought to you by at Kick It With DD365 and, I don't know, Sneaker Girl. If I were looking for that, where would I find it?
On Instagram.
Thank you very much.
You got tired of Francis. You
Yeah.
don't ask Francis.
Because I know Francis just makes up answers.
What? No, those were all places.
Uh-huh.
Asian Alley, Christian Mingle, X Match. They're all places.
What's the
Farm-
farmers?
yeah, farmer friendly or something.
Black people meet.
Yeah. Black Planet.
Sugar babies.
Swirl.
Sugar babies.
Sugar babies.
Swirl's a really good one.
You got to go somewhere else ever since Craigslist shut me down, so I got to.
Well, that's all.
Yeah, I got too publicized.
It's your own doing. That's all I'm saying. And when they shut you down, you know what we heard?
My prices were very.
Everybody, just a round of applause.
I was only asking for 100 roses an hour.
Uh-huh.
Long stem roses.
Yeah. So that's all I got today. Oh, and I will say this. Let me jump in. Actually, Happy Easter to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Have a great holiday week.
Yes.
I'm debating whether I'm going to come in next week or not. I think I may jet off to Vegas, but I don't know if I'll go Saturday or Friday or Sunday, and I don't want to really say when I'm going because I don't want Brandon, who's there, to know. That's the key. He might stalk me.
Mm.
Yeah. No, I'll go and see Brandon. We'll hang out.
Are you going to Vegas for real?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So hop on the plane and
Sweet.
Jet off. So with that said, Happy Easter to everybody, and I may or may not see you next week.
Have fun with that. Are you going to ride with Connor and his Supreme scooter?
If he's going to be in Vegas,
Yeah, Travel America. He'd go from Myrtle Beach he'd pick you up on his way back from Myrtle Beach, and then you can go down to Vegas.
Well, that sounds like no fun. Although he's got his girlfriend with him. Oh.
The fun just got kicked up.
Yeah, up 2 notches.
Maybe he has a little sidecar, like the old Batman and Robin TV show.
I'm not sitting in the sidecar. I'm riding this bus.
No, his girlfriend was sitting in the sidecar.
Oh, yeah, that works.
No,
that works
it
for me.
just depends on who's riding.
And
who's
where's he
sitting
going to
behind
be,
who.
right?
Yeah.
That's the question. Where will
Is he
be?
going to be the driver or another passenger?
My question exactly.
Oh, yeah. I guess I got to figure that out.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Is this lacrosse that we've been watching?
I'm out.
I have no clue, honestly.
Yeah, it is.
If it ain't
Yeah.
basketball,
Look, you
football.
know. See?
What just came across the screen?
Oh.
Oh, it said it. Like, it said
Yeah.
women's lacrosse.
On the bright side, Francis knows how to read.
Hey!
That's how he's able to find all these websites that he stumbles across, and I say stumble with quotations. All right, so anyway, this is what, episode 163? 37 away from 200.
Wow.
So, yes.
200 coming in 2019.
Yes, and, you know, we got, I'm just going to look at Sneaker Girl. Can I drop a hint?
No.
A hint for what?
Whatever.
You know,
I think
Oh,
you
no,
could.
just wait.
Just wait. Okay. Hey.
Well, the thing that you're talking about, when does it take effect?
No,
Let's-
that's not. It doesn't take effect next week or the week after.
Okay, so it's not next week. So
No.
you can drop a hint that a week beforehand,
Yeah.
you will drop a hint.
That's my rule. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thanks
there you
for
go.
reading
The
the
week before?
handbook.
I
Thanks
got
for
the
reading
memo.
The handbook.
I did get the memo.
Oh, that got passed around? I didn't see it. All right, well, anyway,
Yeah,
well,
you were looking at something else being passed around.
I'm going to
That's
drop a
the
hint,
problem.
and I'm going to drop a hint later. How about that? Can I do that? All right, cool. Later in April, I'm dropping a hint, so stay tuned for that. All right, so once again, episode 163, we want to thank everybody for the support, man. You know, our downloads are consistently growing, and, you know, people are tuning in more and more, and I definitely appreciate everybody especially people that's been listening since the basement. So, yeah,
Oh.
wow.
Wow.
Ooh, that hurt.
That was like
sounded
a
like it.
cartoon mouse hiccup.
Oh, and before we go, I just wanted to give a shout out to JD and Norm from Get in the Van. They
Yes,
congratulations. Just got voted most awesome podcast in San Antonio.
That is what's up.
So shout out to those guys.
They just narrowly beat out Sir Mix-a-Lot's podcast, where he just plays his one hit for 2 hours.
My God, Becky, look at her butt.
Oh my God.
It's
Why
so
did you have
big.
that so ready?
Because he listens
Looks
to
like
it.
one of those rap guys' girlfriends.
Like it just hit his eardrums like
Who
this week
understands those rap
for the first time.
It's on. It's on.
They only talk
He
to
has a
her
tape of in his
because
car
she
that's
looks
just
like
this.
Yeah, he has a tape.
Okay.
Actual cassette tape.
Exit music. Outro.
Yep. All right, so we're gonna end on that good note on Sir Mix-a-Lot. Shout out to him. This probably be the first time he gets a royalty this year for his song.
Why don't you chill?
Yeah. Hopefully they listen to this episode. Tell them to specifically just fast forward to the end. All right, so episode 163. We see you guys for 164. We love y'all. We out.
Peace.
Smooth skin, you say you wanna get in my bins? Well, use me, cause you ain't that average groupie. I seen her dancing, to hell with romance, and she's